You're listening to the Casual Fanatics Podcast.
Live, that's live. Hey, hello everybody.
I thought we were going on 4.
This isn't heaven, and I'm with my 4 best friends. No, wait, this is hell. It's you 3.
That's purgatory.
It's pretty cold down here.
So that's. I guess purgatory. Would hell be cold?
No, we have to.
Actually,
we have
I
to
thought-
warm it up.
I
down
thought, you
here.
know what? Hang on.
Oh.
I think there was like 10 years ago. I think the Pope decreed that purgatory wasn't a thing anymore.
Oh, really? Was it a thing in the Catholic faith? I actually have no idea.
Like it's not
well,
trendy?
Well, it was
or-
where no, like he just said, "Hey, purgatory's not a thing anymore."
That's so last year,
so
guys.
all your purgatory babies are like, they get upgraded. They're not in purgatory anymore.
Well, awesome. You're
Wow.
purgatory. Oh my God! How is it we're 2 minutes in and we already have a name for this podcast?
Well,
Episode 3, Purgatory Babies.
I'll have that in the back of my mind because I am taking that from something else.
What did the
Oh,
Pope
okay.
have
But,
to do? To,
He's the Pope.
Yeah, he can just
Yeah,
decree
he's the
things.
did he get good grades or something?
No,
he's
he's
just
the
the
Pope.
Pope.
He basically just says, "Hey, I talked to God, and God decided purgatory's no more."
Huh.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you know that God always flip flopping and changing his mind on things.
First, it's the Old Testament, then it's the New Testament. I mean, where does it end?
I mean,
I
I'm
want
pretty
the
sure that
future
wasn't his
testament.
decision.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next one. I'm waiting for it to get
Well,
rebooted.
there is a next one. It's called the Mormon faith. Like,
Oh,
that's
that's true. That's like
Pasadiga Ebo?
it's like the J.J. Abrams version
Exactly.
of the Bible.
yes, homie. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to episode 3 of
Woo,
the
we made
Casual
it.
Fancast.
We
How
made it
is
to the
everybody
trilogy.
doing?
Dude, I'm sore. I'm so fucking sore. Ugh. And not from
Oh
all the-
yeah, we didn't get to figure out what happened to
Oh.
Eric at the
yeah.
last podcast.
That's
So
a good point.
Oh, here it
I'm
is.
sore
The
for
conclusion
different
of the
reasons.
story.
So why don't we start off our weeks with Eric? How was it with the guy massaging your bum?
Okay, so if you didn't listen to the last... Okay, wait a second. Okay, hold up. So if you didn't listen to the last podcast, we left off... I had just gotten a text message from Ileana, my girlfriend, saying that we are going to get a massage next week, which is now last week. We are going to get a massage, but the company's policy is that, or the business's policy is that they can't do 2 women at once for a couple's massage. It has to be 1 male, 1 female. I don't know, for some protective reasons. Not quite sure. So Ileana asked me which one I wanted, and I thought it was a trap. Ended up, I took the female masseuse, she took the male masseuse, and it was fine.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were.
I
I thought you were gonna do the vice versa.
I thought it was going to be a trap. Like, if I asked for the female, it would be a trap. But I kind of figured in the end, you know what? She likes a deeper tissue massage. I like a more gentle
you
one.
gave it
and
to her deep, huh?
I don't know how I feel about you saying that.
And that is the correct answer.
Yeah, so that's how that ended up. And it was great. And I felt really good. Although, it's funny. They said, like, oh, you need to drink water because we massaged all the toxins out of your muscles. That's bullshit, right? There's no toxins sitting in your muscles that get rubbed out.
No, you have to use the machine. Remember?
You have
And
to-
then,
you have
then
to
they get
use the Rick and
transported to
Morty.
that toxic reality world.
So that sludge version me just got moved around a little bit. So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like, okay, all right. I wonder what would be in your guys' sludge forms. What would be your? Did you guys see the Rick and Morty
technically,
episode?
I feel like I am my sludge form already.
Technically,
answer, Sam.
aren't you? Like, you look physically like their toxin form.
How
but
dare you.
No. I'm saying in the episode,
Oh.
they looked exactly the same except just one was slimy.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you were to cast out your weaknesses, what would be your toxic features?
Oh, there's so much. There's so.
What would
much.
be left, Corey?
That's really
Not
deep.
much, I guess. My love for cute puppies, I guess.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that's
What?
a weakness. That's not a weakness. That's something you want to
Toxic?
keep.
No.
like-
That's what would be left. Everything else would be toxic.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe my fear of the unknown
Would be left or would be taken out?
would be taken out. I guess what would be left? My also love of puppies. That's also a good thing. Everyone loves them. So my week hung out up in Davis. It was great. I got to finally play. I bought a pinball machine from one of our
I
friends.
saw that, homie. That looked
It's-
fun as hell.
Oh, it's awesome. It's a 6 foot tall. Well, not like the hitters are 6 foot, but the little backboard is 6 foot. Full working old 70s mechanical pinball machine. It's a King Cool. I forget what the it's called King Cool. I forget like who the maker is. but I got it for like $300. I had to fix it for another $300, but it was fine, and it is the funnest thing ever. I'm so happy. But I gave it to my girlfriend, and she lives 400 miles away, so I don't get to play it.
Well, she's probably having a high score by the time.
Didn't you have it in your apartment for a little while?
I didn't, because me and my dad tried to get in my apartment, and we could not lift that heavy motherfucker up the stairs.
Oh, that's why.
It was too fucking heavy. So, just for the two of us. Oh, my boss is calling. I am not going to answer, and Elliot, if you're listening to this, sorry. My bad. So that was my week last week, and then have you ever done a workout class?
I kind of work
gone
out.
to a gym?
Yeah, like aerobics.
Well,
kinda.
yeah, it was kind of like
An
that.
ab class once.
It was a lot of back strength training. It was all like squats while throwing a
Like, did you actually go to a class, or did you have a trainer?
I went to a class that had a trainer. So
okay.
So I went with a buddy. It was funny because it was me and him and 6 women in the class. And I did the absolute worst because it was my first session, and I felt kind of not embarrassed. Like, of course they would do better because they were. I just, it's kind of like you don't want to cop out on the first round of 4 rounds, but that's exactly what I did because I was this close to throwing up. So
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
I tried.
I mean, if you haven't been working out prior to that, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, exactly. So that was 2 days ago, and I guess I'm one of those people that I don't feel sore the next day, but 2 days later is when my body malfunctions and I feel terrible.
Yikes.
And these guys made me carry all of the equipment in here by myself, and it was hard.
Yep, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Us.
And Sam fed us avocado toast.
Oh, yes. And massaged everyone's feet.
Yes, it was delicious.
Yes.
That quite.
That's
Yes.
nice.
So besides busting your entire body up into little bitty bits, what else did you do, man?
Just work on this documentary I'm doing, just all that good stuff, and that was basically my whole week.
Cool. All right. And who wants to take the week next?
Corey does.
Sure, I will take it next then. So I had. Well, it's not so much the week. It's been 2 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
So
we're bi-weekly and bi-monthly.
I watched a couple of movies. I'll talk about them spoiler free. But if anybody's seen them, you guys, I'd love your input. I saw 2 films. I saw Mother and I saw Kingsman: The Golden Circle. So first off, going with Mother. I remember, I think on the last podcast, Rene and I were kind of excited about it, looking forward to it. Wait, we saw it together. What am I talking about?
I was right sitting next to you,
I was
Corey.
like, wait a minute. Sorry, man. So I was thinking about how we didn't see Kingsman together.
Yeah.
But we did see Mother together.
Uh-huh.
So that movie is intense.
I mean, things really got out of hand.
Rick killed a guy.
It's like, where'd you get a grenade? I don't know.
I mean, no, there was a grenade.
I know, right?
Spoilers, but there was a grenade.
And Mother?
Yeah,
That's
but
funny.
sorry. Okay, so we're gonna try to stay spoiler free on it. I liked it. I don't know if I loved it. I don't think I loved it.
I think that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, it's a very
Super mixed
polarizing
reviews.
film. Actually, I've been seeing that they're using it. They're using the polarization of the critiques of it and saying they're plastering their ads for it, saying some people will hate this movie and and using it as ammo.
Interesting.
Yikes.
Huh.
So here's the thing.
If you're refined, you'll like it.
If I were to sum up this film, I would say it's this. It's a lot of allegory, not enough story. I think this film, unlike Black Swan, which had a very definitive story, which was you can at least tell what was going on. This one, you were constantly trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, or what's going to be happening, and it is not a film, I believe, that you go into and you watch for enjoyment, or just strictly just to watch a movie and be entertained. I think it's a film that you have to sit and you have to analyze.
So would you say it's surrealist?
It is very. It has a very ersatz kind of narrative.
Okay.
It's very eclectic, very visually stunning. But as far as what the story is, it's almost all plot points are allegorical.
How was the performance by J-Law? And
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
It was J-Law being J-Law.
What about
Okay.
Javier Bardem?
Javier Bardem will never be a good guy because he looks fucking evil and he speaks he's
His
a villain.
voice is soothing, but then it's oh my god, he's gonna kill me.
Exactly.
every
But
movie
those
he's
were
in.
my thoughts on it. I thought, I thought it was shot great. The sound design was amazing.
I like that one wide we got, Corey.
Yeah, it's weird. Aronofsky's style in this is close up, follow the camera's following them, very little cuts, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere a wide shot, and me and Rene are like, whoa,
Wow.
wide shot. But like it's like for the majority of the movie it's like you're up in J-Law's face and the camera's following her and you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on while you're having this like close up on her face. So it's a lot of expression being used, and looking at how the actors are responding to things.
Well, I think art's kind of done in the close up, at least filmic art. I think you can be Wes Anderson and get those epic wide symmetrical shots, but I think most story narrative is like done in close up.
And that's the power of the camera, because if you go to theater, you're always given the wide shot.
Yeah.
If you're going to a theater, you're always just looking at it from your seat. The camera can move in with the action and whatnot, which Aronofsky does incredibly well in this. But it's not a typical story. It's very atypical.
Okay.
So I mean, I think it is worth it to go see it in theaters and kind of form your own opinion on it. I think it's hard to have a very objective take that everybody's going to agree on.
Okay.
I think a lot of it is what you can get out of it.
It sounds fun.
It's a fun movie, or it's a not so much fun. I would say it is very
artistic,
very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Movie. But you know, again, you'd have to go see it for yourself.
Yeah.
The second movie that I watched was Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
What?
Yeah, that one. Okay, so now that is the exact opposite, where it's just all action and
that's
as
such a fun
enjoyment.
movie.
It is a fun movie with an emphasis on fun, underline, period. Fun.
Okay.
So what do you guys think about the reviews that said it wasn't good? It's got like 50 or something on
which
on
is
Rotten
if
Tomatoes.
I were to give it a grade, I would say it's about a 70, high 70s. So maybe it's a B- in my book. It's fun. It's definitely not as good as the first one, but I think the first two acts hold up very well.
Okay.
I think the third act was a little weak.
No.
It falls apart.
You know what the problem is? It was really long. It was over it was 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours long.
Oh shit!
I got the exact
Whoa.
same. I got the exact opposite. I felt like it went by really quick.
It was
for some
2.5
reason. I don't know.
hours
No,
long.
I
That's
think the
crazy.
pacing was a little off, and I think some of the reviews that I saw said the same thing. I think at the end of it, like there was a lot of stuff that was building up that was really good, but then they realized, oh shit, we have too much, and it's just
Dang.
like some of the stuff comes in as very plot devicey. You know, like it's just like, okay, I guess, like, okay, so that's happening, but you could see the writing.
Right.
You could see the wires, basically, like not figuratively in the form of action, but like the writing wires. So I was like, you know what, I wasn't disappointed, because I kind of went into it thinking it's not gonna be as good as the first one, because the first one was so charming, and just such a fun movie that I was just like, okay, you know, let me see what it is, and hey, I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was great. Action sequences got even gorier.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good film. I think they're talking about a third one, and Matthew Vaughn, the director, said that he would want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the villain.
That'd be
Dang.
sick.
Yeah.
I
That'd
would
be
totally
dope.
watch that.
Yeah, because I think the villainess in this one, Julianne Moore's character Poppy, she was good as
was
like
alright,
she was good as like the villain, like who was controlling everything, but not so much like I don't know, like
I don't know. It was just,
it wasn't the same impact as Samuel Jackson.
yeah,
Yeah,
Samuel
I mean,
Jackson was a great villain.
It's like it's hard for anybody to like match Samuel Jackson. Like you can't expect like most people to match.
And
like,
the crazy
his
thing is, it's
charisma.
Samuel Jackson not being Samuel Jackson. He's being a different character.
He's being kind of a nerd.
Yeah,
a
it
little
was
bit,
kind of funny. I loved it. Like evil Tim Cook. That's how I imagined Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
However, I will say that Julianne Moore encapsulated the evil businesswoman perfectly.
true that.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great
how did you feel
actress.
about it, Rene?
My overall impression, like, it was a fun movie. I went to go see it. You know, I enjoyed the first one so much. Did not like, what Corey said, did not like live up to the first one in terms of how charming the first one was. But overall, just a fun movie. Not like one thing I liked about the first one, like there's like so many memorable moments in the first one, like the whole like the place where they're like fills up with water. It was like that's such a cool scene, and like the church scene was like so epic when I first saw it. And this one didn't really have that like attention grabbing scene that like really I can think back to, like, man, I want to rewatch it just for that scene. But overall, like, still a fun movie. I will say this though, when they like revealed like Harry was alive, like in the trailer, I felt like it kind of let me down just because it carried such more weight to have him die in the first one,
Right.
and just to bring him back like so easily in like the second one.
Well,
was
the
all,
thing
like,
also is, I think Harry's okay. When I went into the movie with the knowledge that Harry was alive, which you could see in the trailer, so it's not
Yeah.
really a spoiler. I thought my idea of it going in was a lot stronger than what they gave me. Like the reveal of him being alive and the reasons, or like not the reasons, but then what happens after that.
Yeah, I was expecting more from
I was expecting more.
Yeah, that's
you know?
the thing. It seems so easy.
Yeah.
But other than that, still, I would recommend to go see just a fun. If you're looking out, go out for a fun movie. Thumbs up in my opinion.
Oh yeah, action is top notch. Visuals are top notch. But I will agree that there is nothing like the church scene in the first film.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause that one was amazing.
Not only the church scene, but like the head explosion scene.
That
at
was
the-
also super dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's nothing. Maybe the character that was captured, the celebrity that was captured. I'm not gonna say what, but like you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're
that was
talking about.
pretty. That
That
was like all right.
The
all
whole
right.
theater I went was just pure up laughing the entire time. It was
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah, yeah.
hysterical. But other than that, yeah.
All right.
I have not seen either of these movies.
Well, you should fix
you should watch
that.
Kingsman
I
1.
should.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
yeah.
There were some really cool elements with Eggsy's character that I thought were pretty good development for. You know, he's established as a Kingsman now.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a different departure. It's a different direction for his character, I think, which was pretty cool. I liked. There's also talk of a Statesman spin-off, which is the American branch. That's the cousins of Kingsman,
Channing Tatum.
who was like barely in the movie.
I know. I was surprised.
Yeah,
I thought he was a big
Oh,
part
no,
of it. Did they
really?
Bryan Cranston him? Did they Bryan Cranston him in Godzilla?
No. They did something different, but he surprisingly wasn't in the movie as much.
He was like one of the 5 people on the poster. It was,
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's super
I mean,
weird.
He was at Comic-Con.
Probably too
Yeah.
expensive.
Well, I
Right.
feel
To have
like
him.
maybe he was doing some other stuff.
Yeah, that's.
But that also
Oh.
leaves room for him to come back for for the Statesman spin-off.
that's.
Are they gonna do that?
If they do it, because
Is that what the
there's
third
talks
movie's
about
gonna?
it.
Is
totally
that what
watch
the
it.
third movie would be?
No. They would
Okay.
do a third movie and then they would do a Statesman spin-off.
Oh, they
Okay.
should. Yeah, that would be fun.
Actually, you know what I would say for me, Rene? One of the biggest parts was going stateside and seeing the Statesman estate. That was pretty cool.
That was actually pretty cool.
So
Are they all
that
like
was pretty
cowboys? Are they all cowboys?
Yeah. I guess it's. I mean, you could kind of see it in the trailer, but yeah, they're very westernized. And they've done in the promotional where all the promotional stuff for Statesman is like they're named after liquors.
That's
So
pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And Jeff Bridges, great as the head of
always a
Statesman.
great guy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Halle Berry.
Oh,
Halle Berry was in there.
that's right. She was
Berry.
in the trailer.
It was
Yeah.
fun. Everybody else, like great cast, great cast overall.
Yeah, for sure.
Some returning people, which I was like, oh, okay, that's cool that they have him back.
Mm-hmm.
The the knife leg girl, was she back?
No, she did.
Okay, she's
She
super
dead.
dead. All right.
But
Oh.
some
She
other
came
people-
back in The Mummy.
some other bad people. Oh yeah, and Atomic Blonde. But then she died in both of those.
I know, right? She just can't stay alive.
She's the new who's the guy who played Ned Stark? Something Bean.
Oh,
Sean
Sean
Bean.
Bean.
She's the new Sean Bean.
Yes.
She just dies
I
and
mean,
everything.
the only
That's
movie
her.
recently I can think Sean Bean was alive was The Martian, but then he got fired.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I
So
don't know
that's like,
His career died.
He
Yeah.
basically died.
Or there was a movie, I can't remember what, but he was alive in. He didn't die in only because he wasn't really real. He was like the manifestation of somebody's consciousness or something. So.
No, he was in National Treasure. He survived. He got arrested.
Oh, he got arrested at the end.
I guess that's like a figurative
Well, his
kind of
life-
death.
Yeah,
too.
Like
I mean his
that.
life is over.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can never have a
Hey.
good.
But I
happy
really
ending.
thought he was
No,
gonna
he
die.
can't.
I thought they were gonna kill him because he was a bad guy. So
we should do that. It's just like, all right, time till death for Sean Bean.
yeah.
Other than Kingsman and those movies, what else have I done? Nothing as far as games go. I was gonna purchase Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but the way that the game has come out, I might want to wait a little bit until the roster's filled out a little bit more. I am a huge fan of fighting games, especially the crossover games like Marvel vs. Capcom, which is, if you guys don't know, basically you have Marvel superheroes fighting Capcom superhero or not superheroes, but Capcom heroes. And this is the fourth video game or installment from the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise. They changed up the formula quite a bit, and a lot of the controversy behind it is that the roster is very bland for a lot of people because it's a lot of returning characters from the third.
I played at
game.
Comic-Con. I mean, not E3, and I saw the roster. I'm like, it was cool, but then it was like, man, again, I agree. Like, roster was kind of bland.
because for somebody who likes fighting games, the gameplay is amazing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I love the gameplay.
Gameplay was fun
it's
at E3,
fun,
but I was
it's
like,
fast.
I was hoping for like some new characters.
Exactly, and that's what I think one of the issues is pulling in more casual audiences. You need to be able to sell it on the surface first. Gameplay and mechanics, that'll always hook in the hardcore audience, but you need to be able to market it so that people will want to buy it. And it was definitely obvious that they wanted to go in with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So you have Captain America, Tony Stark, Thor, who have all been in Marvel before.
Right.
Then you bring in like Gamora,
Doctor Strange.
Right.
Doctor Strange. Well, Doctor Strange was in MVC3. And it's just like some of these picks were a little bland, one of the mainstays for the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise were the X-Men. Wolverine,
Oh, yeah, that's
Magneto, you can even extend to Doctor Doom. They were huge in the previous Marvel games.
Wasn't the first Marvel vs. Capcom? Wasn't it X-Men versus Capcom? Wasn't that the first?
It was
game?
it was X-Men Children of the Atom, then it goes I think X-Men versus Street Fighter, and then it went X-Men versus
okay.
Marvel Super or no, it was X-Men versus Capcom, I think.
Okay.
But Wolverine was in every single one of these crossover games until this one.
Interesting.
And
Does that have to do with Disney?
Well,
Or-
the reason
Oh, maybe.
they said, here's the thing.
Do we have to bleep out Disney, by the way?
No. Here's the thing. They did say that they had the ability to put the characters in there if they wanted to.
Okay.
Oh.
And there was a big controversy because they were arguing the fact that, hey, kids nowadays, they don't know who the X-Men are.
No.
Nobody cares.
What?
And it's just like, the guy who's saying it is I think it was Combo Fiend. And it's just like, we know you don't want to be in this position, and you're just a mouthpiece, and we know you don't believe this. But this is what he was told to say. And the Disney execs, I think, told him to say, hey, nobody remembers who the X-Men are.
Fuck the Disney
Marvel
execs,
Marvel was phasing out the X-Men for a while because they were trying to push the MCU, which they're doing with this game.
Yeah.
So they also try to justify that by saying, look, if you look at a character, it's basically you're playing the character for its function. If you need someone with an 8-way dash like Magneto, oh look, we have Captain Marvel who could do that, or Nova Force, and it's like, no, people were playing these for the most part. Like, yeah, that works for like the top 32 players of Marvel in the world, but it's like, no, I want to play Wolverine because it's fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm assuming the Black Panther who's coming out as DLC is gonna play similar to him, very rushed down. With,
they seem like
I can see that.
So, but it's like
Totally.
it's not the same. Like, I would love to play as Black Panther,
Yeah, of
but it's
course.
not the same as playing as Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because he has his own specific skill set and everything for the games. So I'm gonna I've been picking up a lot of news about it, and I might get it. I'm kind of leaning away from it just because of
Black Friday sale. Woohoo.
Yeah, maybe, or when there's a more complete roster coming out.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the gameplay is great, but as it is right now, I think maybe waiting for a more complete roster, which is bound to happen, is probably the best bet. So I've been keeping an eye on that, and just trying to keep close to all the video game news that I can.
It reminded me because we're blaming the Disney execs for killing Wolverine. I actually just read a story that it might have been on Reddit that it was because of Disney execs that Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stayed on. Apparently, like ABC wanted to cancel it, and
really?
And Disney was like, nope, keep it going. We're into
Thank
Marvel.
God.
We want
I'm
to keep
actually
it going.
happy with that because
Yeah.
I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So, all right, Disney, you win some, you lose some.
Actually, I want to retcon that. I don't know if it was Disney saying that or if it was Marvel telling Combo Fiend to say it. But either way, the execs on Marvel's side were trying to spin that. Maybe it was Capcom.
Marvel didn't want X-Men in there?
I
Well,
can see
because-
that though because
they're building
isn't
the
it-
MCU.
Who has it? Is it Sony or Fox who owns?
I think Fox owns the
I think
X-Men,
Fox.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Sony has Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I know
Well, they're
Disney.
sharing Spider-Man.
I know Disney's
Oh,
really
right,
mad
right.
about that.
Isn't Marvel trying to also pair up with Fox to do like an X-Men thing? In
That'd
the
be
future?
kind of cool.
That'd be cool if they did that. I don't think they
we
will.
have- What do we have right now? We have the Gifted series that's out right now, which is their mutants.
And Legion? What happened to Legion?
Legion, I think, is still in production for second
Oh,
season.
okay.
Inhumans, which I hear right off the bat is gonna suck,
Oh, no.
unfortunately. But
Yeah,
I heard just horrible stuff.
yeah, I haven't been hearing good things. But I don't know. I never really was like just the way that like I looked at the cast and the way that the characters were, and I wasn't really super interested in Inhumans. Even though Black Bolt's fucking awesome, it just wasn't what I pictured. So I was like, eh.
Huh.
So I don't know. But I think for the most part that was my week. I haven't really done anything. I helped a couple friends move in.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Also sore.
we're gonna have another nice place to play some video games and do shenanigans.
Woo, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. But that was my week. Sam, why don't you take it?
Sure. So, I do a lot of dog walks. Recently, I've been doing anywhere from like 7 to like 10 dog walks a day.
Damn, that's a lot of yo-yo practice.
Yeah. I wish I had a yo-yo.
Have you tried
Those
Cat's
dogs
Cradle?
are so demanding.
What's that? Oh, is that a move?
Yeah.
I can do
Yeah.
Cat's Cradle,
I
but
can't
that's
even
about
get
it.
a yo-yo to come back up to me when I spin it down.
You can walk the dog, but you can't. That's where it lies.
I see where you're
Eric
going
was
with
trying
that.
so
That
hard
went
for that.
right
He's just
over
like-
my
he's
head.
Make it land. Make it
He's
land.
like just tossing the ball and it's hitting Sam in the face.
But anyway, yeah. So I've been really tired recently. I've barely been home just because these walks span throughout the length of a day. And like I have a reoccurring walk that I do, and it's like an hour and a half.
Ooh.
So I do like 5 miles in that time, and
It's a great way to stay in shape.
it is, yeah. And then to add to that, I've been trying to use my rock climbing gym membership more, and my regular gym membership I put on hold because I didn't want to deal with the summer crowd, because there's just so many people, and you have to,
Yeah, like that and like New Year's time.
Yeah,
is when you're gonna
it's-
get a lot of people.
Huh.
So I just got it back like 2 weeks ago. So I've been trying to go to either both or one of the other every day, and it's been pretty good. Like I've been pretty consistent, but it's really tiring. So I've been kind of out of it. But as far as for fun things aside from work and working out, I went to Halloween Horror Night at
Oh.
Universal.
Ooh, I'm planning
That
on
was pretty
going there
fun.
on the 15th, Sam.
Yeah.
How was it?
Super crowded.
Yeah. Even now.
Oh my gosh.
predicted
Jeez,
that.
it's September.
Well, they had a special. It was like the cheaper tickets.
Oh.
So there
okay.
were tons
Wait,
of
what date
people
did
there.
you go on?
I went this past Friday.
Oh,
Oh, it's a
Friday.
Friday.
That's why.
Yeah, it was a Friday, and then
I'm like
cheaper
wondering
tickets.
what like the weekdays would be like compared to like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It might be a little less crowded, I'd say. Like less fights.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, no, because you're just like you're walking around and you're just shoulder to shoulder with people almost the whole
Yeah.
time. It took forever to get anywhere.
How long was
Like-
like the maze lines?
The longest line was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
How much were you able
that
to do,
sounds about
Sam?
right.
Like,
We got through a good amount, not too much. So I would say it's worth it to go, honestly, when the tickets are more expensive, because I went last year when the tickets were more expensive and there were way less people.
Okay. Did you go on a weeknight last time too?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's about it other than work and stuff. And I finally started watching some stuff on Netflix.
Woo,
and when I
great.
say some
Woohoo.
stuff, I just mean Luke Cage. So
Good stuff.
Sam, you
It's good
you let
stuff.
him
it is,
down.
yeah.
Sweet
I'm on
Christmas.
episode 3. I love it. It's a million times better than Iron Fist.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And then I'm also on the last episode of Gotham for season 1.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'm almost done with that. At least I can say that I've done something with Netflix.
Eric, you stopped Gotham at what, season 3?
So, yeah, end of season 2. I stopped at
okay,
the end of
okay.
season 2. I tried watching the first. I actually just did try watching the first episode of season 3, and I was still like, nope, not ready yet.
Ah.
Isn't there like now like from what I currently saw, there's like there is Batman now.
No,
Like
I don't
kinda.
know.
like proto
Is there?
Batman.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not on
He's-
season 2 or 3, but
Bruce Wayne
From
like
what I've
is
heard.
still like a
I
skinny
saw
kid. In
I
season
saw
3.
skinny kid
Yeah.
put on a mask.
Interesting. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
they're really, I feel from what I've heard, it seems like they're rushing it. Like
Oh, kind of.
maybe they're afraid that, oh, well, we're on season 3. What if we don't get a season 4? Like we gotta
Like maybe because they've honestly like how many like of the main bad guys are in there already?
a ton.
Like even
Like
even
most of
season
them.
1, there's like already Penguin and Ivy,
Catwoman.
the Riddler.
Yeah.
And then I think even was the Joker in the first one? Maybe it was in second
I
season.
guess so. Yeah, the Joker.
Joker, quote unquote. Maybe
Yeah.
not the Joker, but
Yeah.
it's like they really crammed in all the bad guys
And then
really quickly.
I guess Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, Mr. Freeze. That's right.
And
He was in
honestly,
there.
this-
Ra's
that
al Ghul
was-
is coming.
Oh,
Ra's al
Honestly,
Ghul.
that was
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
the things that turned me off of even watching the show was that like oh, somehow all these villains happen to be in the same town all at once.
Yeah, it's like Sesame Street.
Yeah, it's like...
and they just maintain momentum into Batman's adulthood. Like,
Yeah.
they're still... Like, it's like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I wanted to see more original villains, and there are some, but not a lot. It's mainly like, hey, Ivy, how are you doing today?
Fucking...
Oh, the letter of the day is C.
Fucking
You're really going with that.
Jaden Pinkett Smith's character, Fish,
Mm-hmm.
she is so over the top. Like, I love her, and at the same time, her acting is so over the top. It's almost like...
I can see that, yeah.
Like she's still great, but there are times it takes you out where it's just like, okay, all right, whatever.
That's like a good amount of the characters on that show, though, for me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
true.
like, I'll give it another episode. Like, I'm watching it just because it's Batman,
Yeah.
but for everything else, I'm always kind of like, I cringe at least a couple times.
Sorry,
an
real
episode.
quick to interrupt, Sam. There was something that I did check out a little bit on Netflix, and you mentioned Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all check out Jaden Smith's new show on
Oh,
Netflix?
the anime thing? I
Neo
watched
Yokio.
10 minutes of that, and I noped right out of there.
Yeah?
I couldn't.
I can't.
It's a
I
cartoon?
can't. I
It's an
can't
anime.
tell
Oh,
if it's
anime.
good or bad.
I haven't
Because it is a
even heard of
very
this. What
like
the heck is going
okay,
on?
so there is a new Netflix show called Neo Yokio, which is I don't know. It's not satire. It's not an homage. I
It's
don't know what the
Jaden
fuck
Smith.
it is.
Yeah.
It's Jaden Smith in an anime.
And that's all. Like that's should be enough to tell you not
But
to watch
it's just.
it.
But the thing is, it's like it doesn't. It takes itself seriously. It takes itself too seriously, and then it doesn't take itself seriously. So I don't know how to feel about it. Because there's good things like the Toblerone gag, which like
I don't think I made
is
it that
hilarious. And the director has said like, yeah, that I want that to be a thing, and it is becoming a thing. But like it's all the weirdness of Jaden Smith in an anime character.
Is the director Will Smith?
No, it's not.
Well, it's weird because like from the 10 minutes I watched, Jaden still can't fucking act.
No, he can't.
So it's like it's really hard
poor
to
guy.
like, yeah. It's just like, and also like the same in like the first 10 seconds. There's already the butt shot. You know how like in anime the girls will just get a butt shot. Like their first scene, they're playing tennis. 10 seconds in, boom, unnecessary butt shot. And it's like,
yeah.
all right, so you're not taking yourself seriously, but then it feels like you are because it's just this guy with no personality who's just fucking sad and down because his girl left him, and it's like, okay.
Like I think it feels like it's all an in joke on Jaden Smith, where it's like they're
Kinda.
telling him, hey, we have this character for you, it's gonna be awesome, and it's just like it's not so much a parody on the anime character, it's a parody on Jaden Smith
Yeah.
Jaden Smith without him knowing. So I don't know.
So
Maybe he does know.
Maybe.
It's like I'm trying to figure out like who is this for, because I know some people who are huge fucking weebs that love it, and there's already gonna be
Really?
cosplay, and it's just
Oh.
like maybe it's because I don't watch enough anime, but I do watch some that I can get. Okay, I can get some of this, but then the other stuff I'm like, that's weird.
Maybe
watch
you
it,
don't
good
love
man, and it just
Jaden Smith enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe,
So,
or maybe I don't hate him enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
I enjoyed him in Karate Kid with Jackie Chan, and that was about it.
I enjoyed him in
well, that was
Pursuit of
when he was
Happiness.
still cute. Oh, and those are both when he was still cute. And
But
like,
now
he
it's
was
like, what if? How can the world be real if our eyes aren't real?
Yeah, seriously.
But like that's what the thing is. This anime takes that and it runs with it. So it's just like
yeah.
Ah.
For you guys and for listeners who don't know, the anime is about. It's set in like I guess New York or a New York like city.
it's Neo Tokyo mixed with New York.
Yeah,
So
oh,
that's
yeah.
why Neo Yokio.
Yeah. So basically, this society, this culture was going fine, and then fucking demons popped up and trashed everything. And so they're
Again.
like, again.
But here's the
And
thing. Again, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Again,
Oh.
it's paying homage or satirizing that,
But you can't tell, and that's a problem.
and it's weird
so-
because just because of the way that it's delivered, it's weird. But I think like. I think the directors are self-aware. I think Jaden Smith is kind of holding it back, but you have to look past that and like see within what's going on. I think it's a little more meta than a lot of people are used to.
So going back, so demons attack a city, and so the governor or whatever the leading council is like, how do we do this? Let's allow exorcists into the city, and they can vanquish the demons, and they do that. And they do that so well, these exorcists become the high society, and their generations become rich, and so all the demons, all the exorcists and demon slayers are these little rich kids, and that's it. These little rich kids fighting demons, and one of them, his girlfriend broke up with him, and that's and he's sad, and that's his whole character.
I'll take the Winchester brothers any day of the week.
Yes, man.
But I think the thing is, it's not about what the story is. I think it's about the meta of the story, and I think that's what it's going for. So I think it's like if you can appreciate that stuff, you'll like it a lot more.
It's like a real live version of Jaden Smith's Twitter account.
That's honestly it.
Could be.
Like it's so weird, but yeah, I think it's not for everybody. I can tell you right now that it is not for everybody.
Is it better than Mother?
No,
No.
Mother.
I
Mother's
haven't seen Mother, and
because like Neo Yokio has this weird thing of like some of it looks great, like the animation of it, but then like some of the stills look awful. And it's like, was this off
Yeah.
of DeviantArt? I don't know.
That you're gonna make me spin off into how bad Dragon Ball Super is. I just caught up with Dragon Ball Super because I had to, and it's the fighting and the animation
Dude,
is so
the
bad.
Yeah, it's
so
it's
bad.
Awful.
It's-
Even it makes me want the old school, like they're just flailing their arms everywhere, because at least that looked good.
And
this
like
looks terrible.
every fight scene is just da 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 da. Like it's so annoying. Like they don't fight like that. They just don't always go da 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 da. and they
Now
just
I
throw
will say
balls
this:
and-
when they aren't fighting, there are some really cool elements where, like, you see what Vegeta does in his natural day, or Krillin.
I have other things. They okay, like they make Vegeta kind of cute, and it's like okay, sure, like he's wearing a pink apron and he's like holding his new baby daughter. I'm like okay, fine, I can get that. But they made Goku like literally
The
like,
worst.
They made him the worst. There was even a bit in there where like I think Trunks gives my mouth to mouth because she's dying. And Goku's like, oh, wow, you put your lips to her lips. That's so weird.
Yeah,
and Vegeta's
what is
like,
that?
Vegeta's like, you have a wife. You've kissed before. You have 2 sons. And Goku's like, I don't understand. What does that have to do with anything? Like, they made him, like, special. And it's weird. Like, he's just, like...
but it's Goku.
It's Goku.
It's
He saved,
Goku.
he saved the world.
He's the like he's like you guys remember like when he fought Frieza, right? He gave that whole speech about he's like the light in the dark and he's justice and all that. And then
Sorry, hang on, Eric. Did you watch Resurrection of F?
no, I didn't. I actually
Okay,
didn't see it.
because he fights Frieza again, right?
Yeah.
And there's a moment where he literally is lecturing Frieza about, oh, you let your guard down because, you know, you thought blah, blah, blah. And while he's doing this, some no-name loser just goes and shoots him and kills him.
Yeah, that was
What?
in the anime.
Yeah.
That happened in,
Oh, that's right, because they
happened in
translate,
Super
because there was
2.
the movie
Yep.
and then it happened in the
Yep.
anime.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what happens, and then, like, Frieza's like, ha, and then Vegeta kicks his ass, and then proceeds to do the same thing of, like, just start monologuing, and then Frieza blows up the Earth.
But like, and also just on the other
Spoilers for
Oh.
Resurrection of F.
Wow.
But thank you, Whis.
just on the other like side, it's like Goku in this series is not a fighter for justice. He's not a good guy. He doesn't care if even his universe gets erased, which is a plot point. He just wants to
Yeah.
fight, and he doesn't even fucking
At
care
least- at
as long as
least-
he gets to fight the strongest people.
At least
Huh.
you can see some characters in the story saying, Goku, you are a fucking moron.
Yeah, but still, and also that
Yeah.
also brings me to the point. Gohan sucks now. Gohan's shit now.
Gohan's always kind of
But he was the best at the end of Cell, which is where
Well,
I
Dragon
loved
Ball
him
Z
in
was
Cell
supposed to
so
end.
much.
Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end with the Cell games and Gohan being the best, and then they forced him to do the Boo series, and Gohan sucked
Which
again.
wasn't bad.
But then he
I
got really
remember
good again at the end, and now he's just a fucking wimp that even
He was good as
freezes-
Mystic Gohan, and then Boo just like, not even like a couple episodes, just like, I'll
Yeah.
swallow you.
I
Yeah.
will say this, though. My favorite, I think one of my favorite things was watching Krillin kick the shit out of Gohan. That was great.
Wait, was that in Super? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was in Super. Maybe. Oh, sorry. We're roof's being done right now. So there's
Demons.
random, yeah, demons. Where is Jaden Smith's exercise
Where
shield?
did Krillin kick Gohan's ass?
It was in it was part of the tournament where they're like trying to build up the team and they're trying to make sure that everybody's
Wasn't
on
it
par.
Krillin fighting
Oh.
Goku?
No, it's Krillin fighting Gohan.
Was it?
Yeah,
Huh.
because he beat Gohan.
I don't remember that.
I thought it was.
I
I
might
he fought
know.
Goku.
So, if I'm
but
being
if
completely
you
honest,
want-
I
if-
skipped some filler episodes.
Okay, if you want some, well, you know what? Some of the filler is actually all right because again, it has nothing to do with like an actual plot point of tournaments and stuff. It's
Yeah.
day-to-day lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, which is that's kind of cool. I don't mind that.
The King Peel-Off as a kid thing bugs me. That translated from GT, right? Like that was from GT, and for some reason they
King
brought it
Pilaf
back.
being a kid?
Yeah,
No.
the little blue Peel-Off guy.
When he was never a kid in GT.
Wasn't he? I thought that's how
No, he
Goku got
turned-
turned into a kid. That was because of Peel-Off. That was like part of it
Yeah, but
in GT.
sorry. So what is your thing about Pilaf being a kid?
Well, he's a kid in Super too.
He has a kid, or
He is a kid. Him and Mai and the dog are kids again.
No,
somehow.
yeah. But I mean, he was never a kid in GT. And if anything, he was old in GT.
I thought he was a kid, and that's how something.
No. What he
got
wanted,
fucked up
what he
with
wanted
Goku
was
being a
he got the Dragon Balls and was gonna wish to rule the universe or whatever. but Goku came and started to stop him. So he wished, God damn it, I wish I could just. Why is he grown up? Why can't he be a kid again?
But don't they
That's
end
what
up
it
as
was.
kids at the end? How did they become kids? They were kids at the beginning of Super. How did they become kids again?
I don't know.
They just
I don't remember.
glazed over. They hope
I don't
remember
remember.
Dragon Ball.
I dropped off the Dragon.
It's
I
a
dropped
J.J.
off a
Abrams
Super.
reboot.
I dropped off a Super, and then I found a list of like, hey, if you want this out of Dragon Ball, go watch these episodes. So
Okay,
then I watched
yeah,
that.
fair enough.
For you though, there is a YouTube animator online called Plague of Gripes.
Okay.
Great guy. He has a really good analysis of Super. He does a lot of art as
Okay.
well. But he just released a video of like, it's titled "Japan Hates Tenshinhan," and he brings up some really good points about, wow, Tenshinhan just has been fucking reamed since Dragon Ball.
Well, I mean the thing is like it's him and Yamcha, and at least they
Well,
like.
Yamcha, yeah, everybody loves seeing Yamcha exploded in the crater.
Yeah,
He even
yeah.
gets that whole little baseball arc.
But he's so
which is
bad that
hilarious.
he's not even a fighter in Dragon Ball Super anymore. Like Tenshin still is, but Yamcha is just not fighting. He's just out.
Yeah,
no one wants Yamcha.
But like, it's like the analysis of like how Toriyama treats characters in Dragon Ball versus how he treats Tenshinhan. Tien in American, Tenshinhan in Japan.
Yeah.
And how he treats them is just, it's crazy.
Interesting.
But I'll link you the description. You can check it out. It's really good.
I can't think of like a time when like Tien was disrespected more than Yamcha or more than Krillin.
But I think it's because the
Huh.
I'll let you watch the video.
Okay.
The video is
Okay.
is a very good analysis of it. But yeah. Sorry. So we interrupted Sam with huge tangents.
Yeah, sorry.
So
That
Eddie,
was
do
a
anything
long
else?
Oh,
thing.
I was actually, I think I was,
Sam was enjoying himself over here.
yeah, I was trying to
Got it
learn.
done?
That's it.
Okay.
I think I ended. I think
Good
I
end,
did.
Sam. Good end.
I'm pretty sure I did.
All right. Well, then that just leaves Rene.
Woo! So yeah, I'm 28 now.
Woo,
happy
that's
birthday,
right,
buddy.
My
happy
Oh,
birthday was
happy late
last
birthday.
Monday, so it was a good birthday. Went to Disney for a bit, and then went bowling afterwards.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't make that. I had basketball practice.
I was
and I just-
400
No worries.
miles away. I missed
Homie,
you.
I felt you were there.
Sam,
I
what
was
was
with
your
you in spirit.
excuse?
I don't know.
Dogs.
Dogs,
I
Sam.
was.
I don't think you can bowl them down.
I got
the bowling
stolen by
alley.
dogs. Yes.
So yeah, there was that. Had an interview for Disney to work there at the park.
Nice.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
hopefully I hear back. I was put on like the 6-month waiting list.
Can
so.
like
Yikes.
Matt put in good word for you?
I
Good
gave
word for
him
you?
Ward.
I gave him Matt's ID referral number,
Oh,
employee
okay.
number. So hopefully, that's how it got me a telephone interview.
And
And,
doesn't your aunt work for them too?
nope.
That's
oh,
my
it's your aunt.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's-
your
it's
aunt.
Corey's
Got
aunt.
it.
No, just Matt's the only guy. I
Would
know
you be
who
a
it is.
character actor or?
Sorry, no. I applied for attractions. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, you are very attractive.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
And you are a character.
Yeah, thank you.
So other than that, mostly work and then free time, just playing games. On Destiny 2 quite a bit still. Took me and my raid team like 5 or 6 days to beat the first raid.
Damn.
Destiny 2. Took a couple nights actually on the final boss of it because we got frustrated and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning where we're just like done. And because some of our guys were on the East Coast, so they're like,
Oh.
I gotta work in like 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
But overall,
That
good.
grind, man. You got to be on your grind.
Yeah, gotta grind it out.
That's what Destiny basically is.
Other than that, yeah, Disney. Surprisingly, Disney was super hella crowded. I kid you not. I haven't seen Disney this like packly crowded since like New Year's time or like Christmas time when like the park is like fully like to capacity. But I swear to you, like it felt like this for Halloween, and I've never seen it as such for any like
Well-
Halloween events I've been to the past couple
Is
years.
this a weekday?
It was a Saturday.
Well, that's
Oh,
a Saturday.
that makes
But
sense.
Saturdays,
Yeah.
but also the weekdays. Like I was there on Monday for my birthday, and it still felt as crowded. Like as
Is it
a-
just
Well,
Halloween?
I
Is
think
that
you
what's
and I
doing
need to
it?
find a time to go, and I can see for myself.
oh, you'll definitely see because like I follow them on Twitter. Like the parking structure filled up every single weekend so far.
Really?
Every single weekend, I'm
Damn.
getting notices
I
like
guess they're gonna have to close down Disneyland.
parking structure filled up. But
Not Disneyland.
Yeah, just hella super crowded. But other than that, you know, bowling was fun, and then just watching movies. Like I said, watched Mother with Corey. That was just intense. And then Kingsman Fun Ride. So overall, just then, and then now I'm just hoping that one of my friends, he wants to shoot a music video soon, and he wants to bring me along. So hopefully that'll turn out fun.
That's cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Justin Bieber.
Not Justin Bieber, freaking Canadian. No,
Okay.
Justin
no, I'm just joking.
Timberlake?
Sorry,
This is
all
my
you
first
Canadians out there.
guess.
I don't blame you for Canada or something.
Sorry, real quick, guys. I was looking at our Twitter, which, by the way, is at Casual Fancast. If you guys wanna know.
Whoa!
Woo!
And there's another one that popped up on our feed, and it's from Netflix. And I want you guys to do this for me. Please complete the following sentence. The Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely a blank movie. Is it Halloween or Christmas?
A holiday
Halloween.
movie. Like, it can be either Christmas
No,
or
you
Halloween.
only get two choices. It's either Halloween movie
Oh, son
or
of a
it's a
bitch.
Christmas
Oh,
movie.
It's Halloween.
Halloween movie?
It's Halloween. Maybe.
I'm gonna say it's a Christmas movie.
I'm gonna say...
Is there an answer?
It was just a survey
Oh.
from Netflix.
Yeah. Hey, there's no right answer.
Anyway.
What's in your
In
heart?
my opinion, when they first show it, it comes out at Halloween. I'm saying it's a Halloween movie.
I'm actually gonna side with Corey mainly because Halloween happens
At the very beginning,
and
but
then it
most
all
of it
leads up
revolves
to
around
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah,
so.
it all leads up
Revolves
to
around
Christmas.
but it's just like there's so much Halloween going on.
Right.
It's like I just feel it's a Halloween movie.
Well,
Like,
I think it's the backdrop of with gothic stuff.
Yeah, like it's
know.
set in Halloween Town, but the plot revolves around the lead up to Christmas and Jack trying to do Christmas. So I don't know. I think I said the
Can we
Nightmare
just call
Before
it
Christmas.
a hybrid movie?
It's a hybrid. But
It's
like
a hybrid, but for the sake of this question.
last week I said Nightmare Before Christmas was my favorite Christmas movie, so I'm sticking with Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
It can be either or. But
it can be either or,
that's
honestly.
that's like you could write an essay about.
Again,
You
it's
totally could.
what does
No, I
your
mean
heart
you.
tell you?
You could do a
me?
video essay.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we could all do one.
Nah, it's nah.
All right, then I guess if that's it for weeks, we can move right into the news. We got a lot of news coming. One big thing that happened was the Tokyo Game Show. We'll cover the news for that in a little bit. Right now, we're going to do the stuff that wasn't announced at the Tokyo Game Show. So first up, we have the official first trailer for Red Dead Redemption.
Woo, it's like Rockstar's first, like, so I saw this thing, I think it was I spent a lot of time on Reddit, but it was this thing that said, like,
Sorry,
was that?
doorbell. Give us a second. We will be right back with you.
Hey!
And we're back. Sorry, the roofers were finishing up, so I need to talk to them real quick. Okay, cool. So we are going into our news segment right now. Red Dead Redemption 2 dropped a trailer. And Eric, you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying, so I was on Reddit and I saw this funny thing that said, like, this, like, meme that said Rockstar, like, timeline, like, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, like, there was a game title every year from Rockstar until GTA 5, where they discovered microtransactions. And then for the last couple years, 3 years, there hasn't been a new game since GTA 5. And then here it is. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. So, finally, like, Rockstar's back. Like, they finally, like, closed that 3-year hiatus that for some reason they had to take.
Well, in which I kind of like because Red Dead Redemption 1 was amazing. It was the sequel to Red Dead Revolver, which nobody really remembers because it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I've
Really?
never even heard of that.
What the heck?
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver was the first game.
Huh.
And then Red Dead
Go figure.
Redemption
Did
was
not know
the
this.
sequel.
Learn something new every day.
And
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption was like multiple Game of the Year awards and everything. It was like crazy good.
Huh.
So if they need to take a hiatus to fully work on Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm all for that because that's great. So we have a trailer, and it is it has been confirmed that this is a prequel game to Red Dead Redemption 1. So whether or not you're going to be playing as John Marston is up in the air, but you do see some people like Dutch Vanderlyn, who was in the original game.
Okay.
He is in the trailer. We're also seeing a lot of stuff with bows and arrows. And that's kind of something that people were wondering about was, hey, why can't we use that? Why do we only have to use guns in the first game? So they listened and they decided, hey, it's the way to go. And I think, what was it, like 2009 or 2011? Well, it was like the year of the bow, where you had Crysis, you had Tomb Raider, you had...
was that when Hunger Games came out? When did Hunger Games come out?
it was like there was, I don't know, it was just crazy. There was just like a bunch of characters
Skyward
with bows and
Sword
arrows.
came out too.
Huh.
When Link's always had a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you had
true.
Assassin's Creed 2, or Assassin's Creed 3 rather. Assassin's Creed as well had bows and arrows and stuff. So
Hanzo's Hansbo.
well, that's more recent.
I know, but still.
But bows and arrows are still in.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's cool.
We got like Hanzo on Overwatch. Horizon Zero Dawn. She has her
Oh, yeah,
bow.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, still like
Okay, I'm looking and it says that you're playing the story is of outlaw Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang. So it is the gang led by Dutch Vanderlyn.
Okay, nice.
So maybe we'll eventually get John Marston as an NPC somewhere. But it looks like we're looking at, I think, a 2018 spring release.
Yeah.
It was initially announced back in May 2017. It was announced that it was going to get delayed till 2018, which is fine. I don't mind delays as long as you're improving stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So
No more creepy zombie. Did you hear? I mean, I never got that far into the game because I rented
Undead Nightmare.
it. But like, no, I guess like there were glitches in the first one where NPCs like they would take on the form of like animals in the game.
That's cool.
But they would look like humans.
That's awesome.
And so people would be going
where the
through-
models were fucked.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Where it was
That's
like it was
awesome.
like the horse lady.
Yeah,
We're talking about the horse
stuff like
lady.
that.
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
not a glitch. That's a feature.
It's just creepy.
Okay, Sam, because you know there is the Undead Nightmare DLC.
I do
right?
know
Yeah.
about that. I
Yeah.
do know about that.
So
yeah.
that was something that was in between this the Red Dead Redemption and and Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, that I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because that one was that was a fantasy what if scenario.
mhm,
So that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks great. As far as like the trailer goes, I don't think we see any gameplay. I think we just see cinematic.
No gameplay.
Okay.
No gameplay.
So
Yeah.
you know, like it looks great, and if the next gameplay reveal holds up, fucking awesome.
I think there is a little bit of gameplay. They're walking through water, and that's a big kind of upgrade from the first one. Because I think if you go into water in the first game, you die.
That's pretty funny.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I remember because in the swamp area, if you fell off the docks, you died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tragic.
But now I guess there's gonna be a lot of they think that you can use boats.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
this one.
also from the first teaser trailer, it looked like a very Magnificent Seven style thing. So I think you're also gonna have you're gonna build your own posse and your own gang.
yeah, there's like a
stuff like
bayou
that.
area, so I'm pretty sure
Is
you
Red
can
Dead
have boats. and-
Is Red Dead Redemption like GTA 5 or GTA where it's known for having a big map?
Yeah.
to
Yes, it
explore?
was
Okay.
very open world, and this one's gonna
Okay.
be even bigger.
yeah.
The original Red Dead Redemption was big for the time. Nowadays, it's still you can see the sandbox, outlook.
Yeah.
But you can also go from America to Mexico.
Oh, that's
There was
pretty cool.
this one of my favorite moments in Red Dead 1 was you cross there's this whole gameplay section where you're going across the Rio Grande and you're going down and there's people on either side shooting at you and you have to make your way through this river and then you get off and by the time that happened in my game it was nighttime so the moon was rising and I had a horse and as you're riding through the desert into Mexico the not the theme song, but the iconic song Far Away that came from the game started playing. And it was just the coolest moment of hearing actual lyrics on a song with this lightly strummed guitar. And I was just going through the desert with the moon. It was the most cinematic thing ever. And it ended right when I got up to the next cutscene. And it was just really cool. It was like the end of Act 1 going into Act 2. And it was just really cool.
Yeah.
And every time I drive to Las Vegas now, whenever I go at night, I have to play it at some point when I see this open stretch of desert. It just reminds me of that moment. It was great.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. Huh.
So I'm looking forward to immersing myself in that world and doing nothing but playing blackjack and liar's dice because that's all I did in the first one was just play so much of that. It was fun.
Dang.
All right,
I never
cool.
got that far in the game.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're
I mean, an hour is not enough time.
Yeah.
Is it on Steam?
It's probably going to be dropping on all major platforms.
But is the original on Steam? Is number one on Steam?
Probably.
Okay. I'll have to look.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's on PS3 and Xbox 360, but it looks like this has just been announced for PS4 and Xbone right now. You're probably
Okay.
going to get a Steam release somewhere down the line, hopefully.
Yeah, probably. I have a
But-
PS4. I can pick it up.
Yeah. So it's great. Oh,
Unless Rockstar pulls a GTA, we're gonna do it online, and then you really want to get it for your PC.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it
we'll
might have been released on PS4 as far as the PlayStation store.
see. Okay.
So
Alright.
you might want to check that out. I'm not 100% sure. But it was fun. Okay, so next bit of news. Skyrim Special Edition is now getting a hardcore survival mode.
That seemed really interesting to me, and also very I felt tired reading that. A lot of games have this survival aspect to it, right? You got Rust, and you got like, oh man, I'm drawing blanks on a whole bunch of other like survival games.
I mean, Breath of the Wild, kinda.
Breath of the Wild, kinda.
Yeah.
There's another shit. I literally like 3 separate like survival games in my Steam library, and I feel like it kind of takes like some people really enjoy like
it
that
all has to do
survival
with
mode.
crafting.
Yeah, kind of.
Crafting is the thing.
Yeah, basically, and there's not really a lot. There's like some crafting in Skyrim, but I mean, it's just basically like eat or you'll starve. Like, don't go into cold areas or you'll freeze. If you get infected, there's less ways to cure yourself.
Yeah,
and it's just like, okay, I could see like some people would want to like re-experience Skyrim as this, but you could just buy a better survival game and get more of an experience out of it, and then just enjoy Skyrim for what it is, just on its regular mode. Like,
well, the good thing is that it's an optional mode. It's not something that you need to play the game. Right now, it's in beta on Steam, and it's
free,
gonna come.
so that's good.
Yeah, it is free. It's on beta on Steam right now, and it will be coming to PS4 and Xbox next month, I believe. Hopefully, I don't know if this is gonna be in the Switch game, but I've been hearing that doing the motions for Skyrim is all right. But I heard that isn't there also a VR?
Oh, VR for Skyrim? I've seen like in the past, like, and I mean like 3-4 years ago, like I remember there's like an iconic, like there's someone on one of those little like round treadmill things with a headset playing like Skyrim, and it looks really cool, but this was like 3 years ago.
Well, what I was hearing was, I'm not sure, this is why I'm questioning myself, because I heard that there's a VR Skyrim and it's awful because it's like you have to teleport everywhere.
Oh.
And I hear it's awful because it's Skyrim. It's a huge ass game.
Yeah, you don't want to just there's a theory. Okay, so there's a theory that when the Switch came out, that the Switch is going to be VR. That the way it's set up is that it's this tablet that will slide perfectly into a VR headset, and then you have the left and right like motion controllers for that VR experience eventually. Like it's right now going to be mobile, but that's what the big reveal is going to be in like 2 years. Like Nintendo's going to be like, and now the Switch is VR, and it will format like, so Skyrim might be able to do that like when that happens. I don't know.
I don't think that's very likely, because that is a huge, like, even the tablet screen size that it has is going to be pretty unwieldy for VR.
Really? It's not that big.
It's bigger and heavier, because like right now a lot of people are just working with their phones if it's doing what you're saying it's doing, which is just slide into a peripheral.
I mean, but like the Vive and the
those are all built in together, and if when you use them, they're not nearly as big as that, and they're built in so that they're accustomed to the weight and everything. So I don't know. I think that being a theory it's an interesting theory, but I don't think it would be viable.
I think it's set up for it. I think it's structured for it. Like, it's the exact right. I don't think it's gonna be too heavy at all, especially if the headset's not that heavy itself. It's just something you have to click into. Like, I really don't think the tablet's like that heavy.
We'll see. I think it'd be one of those things where it's like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, hey, cool.
Yeah.
But like I don't really see it happening. I don't think Nintendo would really push for that. I think that right now they're trying to be different than everybody, which is what their MO usually was.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
And I think also looking at like the way that the VR market is going, there's not much coming out. I think it came out hard and fast, and the demand was really high for it, and then now it's just kind of slumped off a little bit while people are developing other things. And I think maybe we'll get a resurgence again, but I don't know. The VR market's a little dry right now.
Prevalent at E3. Like, there was like so many VR vendors,
and that's
like
this
all
year's
around.
E3, so that's.
But like, I've just never got into it. Like,
I mean, it's expensive. It's hard to get into it.
It's expensive, and it's like I just never felt.
You need space for some of the games too.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you're getting.
If you have the Vive,
yeah.
What was the original one?
Oculus.
Oculus.
See, the problem is everybody forgets it. But the thing is, the Oculus, you have to have a PC that can run all the gear and stuff like that. So you have to add, that additional price. I was for a while considering getting the PSVR. I still am debating on it because there's some things I don't want to play, like Rez. Rez is fucking amazing on its own, and I hear that it is the best VR game to play right now.
Probably.
My brother has an Oculus, and he never figured out how to make it work on his computer. And it's been like, I think over a year now, and I think I might just try to buy it off of him because like I want one, but maybe give it to him
if you're going to do that, I would say maybe get the Vive.
It's $800.
Wow.
It's $800,
true, but
and I could buy like it for my brother for probably like $150. like the
Okay.
Oculus.
Yeah, 800's a lot.
That's a ton of
for
money.
something that you
That's a
might
lot
not
of
get.
money.
It
Yeah.
is. I mean, any VR headset's going to be an investment,
Ugh.
whether or not, like, you know, depending on the price, like, or forget the price, it's all an investment.
Just tape your
But
iPhone to your eyes.
Again, you just have to, if you're gonna get it, make sure that there's a peripheral that you want to see.
Yeah.
Speaking of a peripheral that you would want to see,
Segue.
we're gonna segue into the Tokyo Game Show news. This is more for me, guys. Do any of you guys know what Zone of the Enders is?
Have no idea.
No
I know what Tokyo is.
That is great to
been to
hear.
It's
Tokyo,
half of,
Corey.
It's half of Tokyo. Wait, what was it? Tokyo, York? I forget.
Neo Tokyo.
Neo
No-
Tokyo. It's half of Neo Tokyo.
Neo Yokio. So Zone of the Enders was a mecha combat game that was created by Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear.
Huh.
And it is all the cinematic amazingness of Hideo Kojima with mechas. And
That's
it is
cool.
some of the coolest mecha designs ever. And it came out with 2 games. Zone of the Enders 1, which was and Zone of the Enders 2, which is one of the best action games ever. Zone of the Enders 2 is coming to PS4 and PC in 2018, and there are going to be segments that are going to be in full VR. So you're going to be inside the cockpit, which, by the way, the amazing thing about these mechs is that you can't leave your mech. Like, you are you're left in your mech, like, and you've chosen this.
What if
You
you have
go
to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
You're hooked. You're hooked into it. Like, you are in your mech because you can't survive outside.
So there's a tube running up there, and how do you eat?
You're fed.
By the mech?
Yeah.
What,
Okay, so, like,
There's mini mechs inside the mech who feed you.
yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
they just spoon feed you everything. But anyways, the
What
mechs
about
themselves
sex?
come from the cockpit is in the dick of the robot. Like,
so that's how you have sex.
usually
Got
either
it.
the robot, like, the cockpit is either in the chest or the head. But Kojima's
literally the
like,
cockpit.
nah,
Okay, I
it's
can
the
see.
cockpit.
I can see a lot of battles where it's just a lot of low blows.
But it looks phenomenal. Some of the best action combat that there is, some of the coolest mech designs, and one of the coolest sequences is in this mission where you get authorized to use what is called the vector cannon, and it's like your mech hunkers down and you just hear it like priming all of these different subsystems, and it's all of this builds up into a crescendo, and you unleash this amazing energy beam, and it's so cinematic and so cool.
And you're seeing all this from the cockpit.
Well, maybe in the new VR thing, but in the game it was third person.
Oh, okay.
But it's a great game. If you are a fan of mecha games, or just mechas in general, go check it out.
Gundam.
Like, yeah, if you're a fan of Gundam, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the coolest designs ever. I said that like 4 times now because it's so awesome. So that is coming out for PS4 and PC. Like I said, I don't think Xbox is gonna get it because I don't think the original one was on Xbox. All right, let's see here. The next bit of news. Now, if you guys don't know, the Tokyo Game Show is pretty much Japan's E3.
Okay.
So this is a huge show for them. One of the biggest games that came out this year was Resident Evil 7. And that, in of itself, is a reason to buy the PSVR, in my opinion. So if you're looking for a game that actually uses VR really well, Resident Evil 7 killed it.
God.
It was really good.
I would shit myself.
Yeah,
I don't think
you
I'd
would.
be able to do it.
So a while back, they had a DLC that released right after the game, which was, it was on schedule. But there was another DLC concerning the character Chris Redfield, and it got indefinitely canceled because they outsourced it to another company, and it just apparently it didn't meet standards. So they said, you know what, forget it. We'll just bring it back in house, and we're gonna make it to our standards.
All right.
That's
So
cool.
they
Yeah.
released they announced that it will be a free add-on to your Resident Evil 7. The DLC is called Not a Hero, and it will be coming out in December. The cool thing about it is if you watch the trailer and everything, I have a link in the description. It's a lot more action-oriented compared to the callback to slower survival horror that the main game is. So, Eric, yeah, this might be a little bit easier for you to stomach because it's a lot more action,
Okay.
where it's not so much creeping horror.
Yeah.
But I think so. Every year I do on Halloween we do a scary video game night where we drink some ale and play some games and we scream and shit our pants. So I was thinking this year, because it was such a big game that I really wanted to do it, we play Resident Evil 7. We're not going to be able to play the DLC by the time it comes out, but you guys are invited to come down. And maybe we'll have a little something for the listeners out there, maybe a little video. Most likely it'll be Eric shitting his pants.
I wonder if we can do a Let's Play of it. We get it all synced up.
We can. I mean, I have my Elgato.
That'd be cool.
I haven't used my Elgato in a while. So
I brought that up to Koei about potentially doing that. I think that would be fun.
Well, we're not only going to play Resident Evil 7, but we're going to be doing a bunch of some other smaller games. So maybe we'll do Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Or what is it called now? They retconned the name to Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. It was weird, but it's an amazingly fun, cute, charming game.
Okay.
So maybe we'll play a few rounds of that.
Start with that.
Say, did you guys play any of the Resident Evil games?
I've played a few of them with friends. I couldn't name them, but I know I've played them, and they're very creepy.
The first one, Resident Evil 0, and then the fourth one.
That's the one you gotta play.
I played some of the fifth, but I finished those first three that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun.
4 was great. 4 was... So a lot of people were like, when 4 was shown off, it was shown off to be more actiony, and people were like, oh, this is going to be terrible because it's like, this is not the Resident Evil formula, but it turned out to be one of the best games. I loved it. It was one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
And then people said that about 7, where it's like first person, and they're like, oh, they're ruining the formula, blah, blah, blah. And same thing. It's an amazing game.
Yeah. 6 is the one
6 is
I
the bad
heard.
one. That one was like way too much action.
But that's the one that ruined the formula.
Yeah. Well, I think it didn't ruin it. It's kind of spoiled. It overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Because it got way more actiony.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, it's as far as the gameplay mechanics for 6 go, there's some shit you can do, but the story sucked, and it just wasn't a very good Resident Evil game.
Yeah. So
but
I heard.
Resident Evil 7 was a throwback, but it was also the next step in Resident Evil.
Yeah, because it's not fixed camera like the first one. That would be like a throwback, but
and it's not behind the character. It's all first person, so that's why the VR works really well.
Yeah.
Because Eric, you played with the Oculus before.
Yeah, when the Oculus was in its beta, I had a friend come over I went over to a friend's house and we all kind of like played on it in its infancy. I think it was like the version 2 of the beta.
Oh yeah. And you had that body horror of like something's in your face and you're freaking out.
Oh
right?
yeah, it was a very crudely done game where like you're walking through this maze and anywhere in these like tombs, and anywhere you go like you'll find either this walking beast monster or like something will like come out at you, or there's this like the Doctor Who statues where every time you turn around,
the angels, moving angels.
Yeah, it had that, and even though it was really like like poor quality because it was like in its beta years ago, it was still really fucking scary. Even that was like terrifying with the VR. So I can only imagine how this would be.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the things is like you can't look away because it's in your face.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a horror, yeah, that's true. But if you're playing a horror game on TV normally, you can like look away.
Oh yeah,
or whatnot. But like for a VR game, it's in your face. So
you have to
wherever you're looking,
off your headset and that.
Didn't you say that you took it off and you almost threw it?
I did. I very quickly turned that because I was just like, no, I am not doing this. I put it down. Someone else go.
Well, you may do this for one of the other games that's in VR. So there's a game called Summer Lesson, which is in VR and it's released in Japan.
Yeah, it looks cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so far.
So here's the thing.
It's a trap, Sam.
Here's the thing. When Summer Lesson first came out, now it got there's a little bit of controversy because not what the game actually is, but what the conception of it is. It's you basically are being a tutor and you're tutoring a girl for the summer. So now people are like, oh my god, you're going to be able to like perv on her and everything's like, you could, but that's not how you're supposed to play the game.
But you can?
You can like tilt your head underneath, and I don't know if she like covers herself up or not. But there's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's a game for pervs. It's like, no, it's not. It's supposed to be for people who just want to have that interaction with somebody. And it's a really sweet game of, you're tutoring a girl.
I'm waiting for it to get scary.
Well, here's the thing. It's not,
that is pretty scary. A whole summer of tutoring? Oh,
man, the agony. I can't stand it.
The working class nightmare.
Stop with the math. I can't.
So the news from this is the first game, or the first girl that you could tutor, was typical Japanese schoolgirl, very sweet girl next door kind of thing.
Sure.
They released another girl who was American blonde exchange student, and you would tutor her, as a foreigner. Teaching an American person.
Okay.
Now they just dropped the next girl who is like, it says the title of this article that I'm looking at Polygon is Summer Lesson is the scariest VR experience I've ever had. This is the definition of too close for comfort.
What?
So this girl is
just a psychopath.
I'm trying to get her name here. Her name is Chisato. So what she is she is an ojo-sama, if anybody know what that means.
No.
So she comes from the upper class Japanese. She is very entitled. She lives in a Victorian mansion that constantly creaks and will get in your face and will just be like, "Hi, teach me now." Okay, so you're going to teach me this now, and has no idea of personal space. She'll come right up into you and just be like, "Hi." And she does, because she likes to watch you squirm, she will do magic tricks that involve swords close to your face.
Oh.
It's very just like you're trying to teach an anime character who wants nothing of it and just wants to torment you.
Oh God.
So this seems
Okay, sign
interesting.
me up.
Interesting.
Hang on, we're gonna play the trailer right now, and we're just gonna kind of do a little bit of voiceover for it, or like
yeah,
we'll
I'm
narrate
really
what we're
curious
seeing.
because
So hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna turn the volume off.
Wait, don't turn it down. I want to hear it. Okay, we're already at an extreme close up.
So right now we're seeing a girl in a very fancy, old-style Victorian
There's a
room.
little sock puppet. That's always creepy.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
kind of just waiting there, looking outside.
this looks like Miyazaki. I'm not scared.
And now she's turning towards the camera with this look, and
What?
she's saying hello, and you're my teacher, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nothing creepy so far besides the sock puppet.
This looks
So
like
now
Wii Fit.
she's walking around, she's looking at stuff. It's kind of the introduction to the character. She's painting her nails.
Again, nothing creepy so far. Like, I think we're okay. She's holding something.
She's like pointing at your face now,
it's annoying. Not.
and there's the
whoa.
stabbing.
What? What?
She's getting right in your face and demanding that you teach her stuff.
That stab came out of nowhere.
Well,
Yeah,
where do
It
you
was
want
literally
from me?
everything else here has been fine.
She
and then
has
she just
this
stabs
like
you
coy
casually.
smile.
Wait.
So this is
Was that
it's-
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
It's
not
it's
too
an
bad.
interaction game, but it's if you are very claustrophobic or can't deal with people up in your face,
I guess.
like this game might freak you out a little bit.
Because yeah, I did not get creepy vibes. from
Yeah,
that.
well, no, that's the humor of it, I guess, is like it's not really
Supposed
like
to be.
a scary, but it is.
But it's supposed to play with more so with people who have claustrophobia.
Well, no,
'Cause I
it's
guess
just
that would-
it's just a different experience for Summer Lesson.
Yeah.
Because you had the quiet, nice Japanese girl, then you kind of had the a little more adventurous white girl, and now you're getting somebody who is just kind of manipulative.
Yeah. So
And kind of messes with you.
so it's not supposed to be a scary game.
It's not supposed to be a scary game.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just it's way
The
too
person-
like
Yeah.
like the person. It's like this person, the person
Okay.
that's so overbearing and it's just like
Yeah.
it like doesn't know personal space and will like demand that you do stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So that's Summer Lesson. That's I don't know. You guys mentioned VR and like scariness, so
Yeah, it's-
I figured I'd show that off.
That's
let's
an
see.
interesting. I mean, it's an interesting concept.
You know what it is? It's for Japan. In Japan, there's the interaction with people is very hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
so
yeah.
this is for the people that like
Mhm.
just want to feel that feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense.
So
I mean,
it's
I've
just for
seen
a different
similar
audience.
concepts come out of Japan too. So
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, that aren't maybe creepier.
maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I depending on the price, I would try it. Depending on the price.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun thing that I think you would show off to people.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, look at
If you
this
have a
girl.
VR
Teach
party.
this girl.
Yeah.
I taught her everything she
Can
knows,
you
guys.
can you like
Taught her
I
everything
don't
she
mean to
knows.
be a dick, but can you like if she's trying to stab you, can you punch her? Like, are you able to flail your
No,
arms?
I think you could flail your arms, but I don't think it makes contact with her
Okay.
character. Let's see here.
What else we got?
We have so who's a fan of Attack on Titan?
Oh, I am. It's trying to make its giant scarier. Huh.
Well, hang on. I have a little setup for this. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan, go get the Attack on Titan video game from Tecmo Koei.
Huh.
It is the same company that does Dynasty Warriors, but this like the gameplay is so different. It's awesome.
Huh.
It's one of the best.
Okay.
I think it's the best game to come out of the Dynasty Warriors team.
I think I saw footage of that.
It
looked
awesome.
really cool.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have it on my PS4. I haven't finished it because I got so sidetracked with just playing it. Like doing like side missions and
Yeah,
everything that
yeah.
I never actually finished the story mode.
Huh.
But it's super great, and it actually, from what I've heard, it spoils stuff that may not even be in the manga yet.
Really?
So like
Interesting.
as like interesting like little side things, which is kind of cool.
Play it then.
Yeah.
But well, just don't do the bonus missions.
Okay.
But
Jeez.
so they're coming out with a sequel, and it's Attack on Titans 2, and they're going to make it. They're trying to make it a little scarier, apparently.
As they should.
I mean, the Titans themselves are already fucking
Yeah,
terrifying.
seriously.
Well, yeah, but just after seeing the first game, it didn't seem as scary, but it could be. Like, it really could be.
So maybe they're just gonna go more cinematics and stuff. We're looking at the visuals right now. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot more. It's a very cel shaded game, so it looks really cool.
Yeah.
You're seeing the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan. The one cool thing about the game was it's like not Spider-Man web swinging, but it matches the speed of the show. You know, when they're just like zipping through the towns.
Yeah.
It was awesome to play.
That's cool.
And killing the Titans is fun. It, you know, like in any other game, it would be very repetitive, but it's just like the gameplay is so fun that like you don't mind doing it over and over again.
Okay.
So this one I'm hoping is just going off the same formula. Maybe more story. We're looking at the Beast Titan.
Is it gonna be like? Is it gonna be like with like say a Dragon Ball Z game where the story is like always like going through the show, or is this gonna be like is it gonna be the same story as the first game, or is it gonna continue into the anime?
No,
story?
it's gonna be a sequel of the first game, so it'll start when the story left off.
Okay.
And I think the side missions are going to be unique missions or unique stories. But like I think for the most part, it's going to follow the anime. The first game had you played as multiple different characters. You played as Eren, you played as Mikasa, blah blah blah. And they all had their different tactics and stuff. Like Armin was great because what he could do was you can actually build a team and have you can have other infantry units focus on Titans, and Armin could instantly do that and have everybody join up.
Cool.
And kill a Titan. So it was really cool to play. Playing as oh my god, Levi was that was like easy mode because he's so fucking good. But I'm hoping we get to see more characters.
Can the Titans and like I haven't played the first game and I don't remember what I watched, but can they like pick up people and like, instant kill them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically.
It's it's very
See, that's
true
scary.
to the
Okay,
it's
that is
very
scary.
true to the story. But the gameplay is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds dope.
So that is something
exciting.
I'm excited for.
Did you guys like season 2 of Attack on Titan?
I haven't watched, but
Neither have I.
okay. So
I
here's the
haven't
thing.
I
Here's the
haven't
thing.
either.
I read all of Attack on Titan up to a point. I haven't read it in a while, so I don't know what it's updated. But I read up all of it up to a point. And I saw what was going to be happening in what would have been happening in season 2, and I was like, I don't know, because there's like some stuff that like was slow.
Yeah.
But
it was a very slow season.
Really, because what I heard was that they cut out all the slow stuff, and it was just it went and it built. And I've heard it from people who've read the manga and who have watched the anime that it's great. It ends at a particular moment in the manga that's really cool, and I'm happy with that.
Maybe slow's not the right word, but I feel like not a lot happened. A lot happened in season 1. Not a lot happened in season 2.
from
and that's
where
why
I know
think it's slow. Because
from where I know it ended, not a lot happens too much.
Exactly, and I think
but there's a lot of it's a weird thing where a lot of revelations happen.
Yeah.
But nothing as far as like the state of the world happens. But there's some crazy shit that goes down. Some stuff that you could see coming from the first season.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for what's going to be coming up because there's light spoilers. Okay, there's a little bit of spoilers, but they eventually try to take back Wall Maria.
Okay.
And it's Wall Maria, which is the second wall that fell.
I think Maria. I think you're right.
They try to take it back where Eren lived.
Yeah.
And that arc is amazing. Like I cannot wait to see that animated because there's some amazing writing there. There's some amazing set pieces and action going on, but it's probably gonna be a while.
Is the third season gonna take as long as the second season?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but the next season probably will have to all the bureaucracy that slows down the manga. It's probably gonna have to get touched on in season 3 because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen, that will probably happen, in the next season because we're building up to a lot of like, not so much the Titans, but the inner workings of like the cities and who the royalty is and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
Where
like,
can
there's
I
gonna be a lot
watch
of
season 2?
You can watch this on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Or if you have Hulu, it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu too, but I would say Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is the best source for your best legal source of streaming anime.
Crunchyroll, please sponsor us. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Can I get a free account? I'm just kidding.
I actually do have an account if anybody wants to watch some of it. It's really
Maybe.
cool. Right, because basically I just use Crunchyroll as my JoJo service, just so I can watch all the JoJo. Which, by the way, Eric, did you get much
I
farther?
stopped.
Yeah,
Hulu
it gets really long.
Yeah, Hulu has that too. I use Hulu for just like my base, like tonight, this morning they had the new Modern Family, the new South Park, and the new Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then they have JoJo.
I don't like
Attack
the
on
way
Titan.
that Hulu works. I don't know. I just don't know what it is. I just don't like their streaming service. But I mean, if they have, as long as they have the selection, that's fine. For other people.
It's not great during the summer, but during the fall, because they're like a streaming service that will also update as the cable updates. So it's like having cable, but it's like cheaper a little bit. So. Sorry, not a plug for Hulu. Anyway, JoJo's. I stopped.
Where did you stop at? Just curious.
Pretty soon. I didn't even finish the first season.
Yeah, the first season is just it's very simple. It's just Dracula.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
it's fun. Did you stop at Bruford and Tarkus? The two knights.
I think I stopped after episode 5.
I think that's Bruford and Tarkus, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Because that's a very slow part of the anime, but all the other stuff is great.
Okay.
All the other stuff is amazing. Season 3 is a little long because it was one of the longest parts of JoJo for a while, and it was just a very, very shonen show, where it was villain of the week. Okay. But it was still good because the payoff was really good. But season 4 is the best. Part 4 is my favorite.
Okay.
So maybe one of these days.
Maybe I'll skip over. Is it okay to skip to season 4?
No, you cannot.
It's different person and everything, but it's.
No, you need to watch at least 3.
Okay.
But in order to understand 3, you got to watch 1.
Oh. Okay, fair.
Yeah, and 2 because you need to know who Joseph is. So no, not really.
Damn you, Joseph.
I mean, if you're a fan of reading it, you can read the manga.
Yeah, that's true.
That goes by quicker because you can read it at your
What
own
show
pace.
is this again?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's
a great show. Great anime, great manga. All right, so let's see here. One last thing from the Tokyo Game Show. Oh, that was it. I think that should. There was a lot more stuff that came out, but I think that was as far as our interests go. Okay. There's a lot more stuff like Monster Hunter that came. The Monster Hunter World.
I definitely want to get that. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, there's no sarcasm there.
No, I'm serious. I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah,
awesome.
The best thing is that it doesn't look like PS2 models. Because that was the biggest gripe about people who love the games on the handhelds, but were saying they're still using PS2 assets because that's as much as the handhelds could run.
Right.
So now they're finally super happy to get a next-gen Monster Hunter, which is awesome. And I think also there's another Monster Hunter game that's also getting a Legend of Zelda DLC, where you can get Link's costumes and recreate Link and Epona and all that. But
that's cool.
But
that
with
was sarcasm.
with Monster Hunter
I
flair.
cannot tell, Sam. You sound so serious.
I don't know about that, but no, the Monster Hunter world looks pretty cool. At least I think so far.
All right, cool. With that, we can move into TV and movie news. Woohoo! So Eric told me about the Annihilation trailer.
I heard about that.
So Eric.
It's by the guy who did Ex Machina, and then
Great
what was
movie.
the other?
Ooh,
what was
nice.
the other? There was another big movie he did. I'm drawing a blank. I'm fine. But Natalie Portman stars in it, and it looks like kind of his style. It's this kind of epic,
Very sci-fi.
but sci-fi.
Like near future sci-fi.
Yeah, well, kind of like Ex Machina, and God, I wish I could remember what his other thing was too.
I loved Ex Machina.
Yeah, Ex Machina was
What
amazing.
the heck?
Great
That
film.
was so cool.
Great film. The kind of twist in the end.
Yeah.
Kind of heartbreaking a little bit.
It was.
Oh yeah, it's rough. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is kind of like his, the next in his films, and it's kind of this really cool looking, very beautifully shot. If you watch the trailer, you don't get a ton of idea of what the plot is, but just
from what we
watching
can tell,
you get hype from it.
From what we can tell, it's there's some kind of creature. It's created some kind of zone, which they call Area X, I believe. And Natalie Portman is going in with a crew to investigate it because her husband/boyfriend, I don't remember what it was, fell ill because of it, and they need to find out what the fuck's going on. So you know what I'm getting? I'm kind of getting vibes of Arrival. Just what is going on, we're not really sure.
That's what I was thinking of when you were talking about that.
Yeah, it's a very, very cool trailer.
It seems a lot more action-packed than Arrival.
Oh, yeah. It looks a lot more action-packed. But I mean, I'm getting that vibe of, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about Arrival.
Yeah, exactly.
Arrival, great movie. I'm glad it was nominated for an Oscar.
And I think it's
I enjoyed it
also.
when I saw it. It was great.
I think the movie Annihilation is based off a book, from what I can see. It's Jeff Vandermeer's 2014 surprise hit sci-fi novel. Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
And not Mortal Kombat Annihilation. What?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Get over here.
Why does Liu Kang turn into a European dragon?
What?
I don't know.
He turns in, his fatality is supposed to turn into a Chinese mythical dragon, but no, he turns into a European dragon. Liu Kang.
That's awkward.
Ugh.
Sorry.
I gotta play to the masses, Corey.
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, so the director for Annihilation is Alex Garland and Ex Machina and 28 Days Later.
Oh,
so,
28 Days Later. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's supposed to be coming out February 2018, I believe.
Fun.
So that looks great. Oh, Benedict Wong's in it too. I love
Nice.
Benedict
Oh,
Wong.
yeah.
He's super cool.
The other Benedict.
Yes.
Besides
Oh, that's
Cumberbatch.
right, because he was also in Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, and they act together. That
It's
must
the-
be
it's
so
the
weird on
Wong.
set.
Hey,
Benedict,
yes.
yes. Jinx.
They probably never had. Well, maybe in Britain he has had
Dude,
that problem. I don't know how.
Rene
popular
can do
he
a
has.
good Wang cosplay.
Can you?
Or
Huh.
Wong, his character, Benedict's character in Doctor Strange.
Wong.
I think he can pull it off.
I
Yeah.
am getting a haircut tomorrow.
Yeah,
so.
I think you could do that.
Yeah.
Rock it, dude. Okay, let's see.
Hints,
here.
hints, Renee.
Okay, now I
Do
gotta
what I
step
want you. What I want to see you
I
in,
gotta
Renee.
step on my game.
So if you play him, Sam, you could be Doctor Strange.
I think-
I'll-
no,
no, you
you
can
could
play
be-
Doctor
No, 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 no.
You
No.
can play Mads
No,
Mikkelsen.
no, no, no,
Sam.
no, no. I'm Tilda Swinton. I'm playing Tilda Swinton's character. I think I'm this. I got the bone structure to
shave
be
your head,
kind of
homie?
gross and pale. You know, I can be kind of.
Homie, can you shave your head?
I could wear a bald cap.
I actually think Sam would be more in line for the Tilda Swinton
Really,
character.
but you have much more manly
I think-
features than
Or
I do.
Caecilius. He could play Caecilius.
Yeah. I could see that for you.
I want to be the person who gets thrown out the portal into the desert.
Oh,
Fishman.
the one zealot.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or I could be, what's his name? Not
Chiwetel.
the villain.
Caecilius?
No. The
Dormammu?
Big, yeah.
Yeah, just be the big galaxy.
I'm Dormammu.
See, it's so weird.
Perfect. It's like I'm watching the movie.
Yeah.
It's so weird watching the movie and then playing Marvel because in Marvel, because I don't really follow like the Doctor Strange comics too
Yeah.
much. But like whenever I knew of Dormammu, it was flaming skullhead evil
Oh, really?
overlord from
Yeah.
from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh,
Yeah.
And seeing Dormammu visualized like that in
Psychedelic.
yeah, I was like,
giant
okay, that's
thing.
different.
Yeah.
That's a way to take it.
Yeah.
Let's see here, and we had one more trailer come out, which is related to the video games. It's the Tomb Raider trailer. So they're doing a reboot of the of the reboot Tomb Raider game, which came out, I believe, was it 2000?
Wait, is that a photo of the game?
No, that's actual
No.
movie.
Okay,
That's
that,
a
yeah,
movie.
my computer
Wait,
froze
so
for a
is
second.
this a trailer for a movie for the game?
Okay, the movie is a reboot
Of the
of
game.
a reboot game.
Got it.
So
Okay.
Tomb Raider, I think it was what 2009,
Whoa, that long ago? I thought it was like 2011.
2011. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that
But-
sounds
So let's
better.
say the Tomb Raider reboot. It made Lara a little more realistic. You know, didn't make her super boobs everywhere, flying through the air, double guns and whatever.
She took,
And
in
it
the
went,
game, she took quite a bit of punishment. I will say that.
Oh yeah, in the reboot game.
yeah, I played it and I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
dang, she takes a lot.
And there's a lot of visceral kills too, which
There
I
are.
think this movie is doing more. You see the bow and arrow
It does
being
look like
used.
it. Yeah.
You have Alicia Vikander.
She was an
let
Ex
me go-
Machina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's
an
won
Academy Award?
Yeah,
Yes,
Academy
sir.
Award winner.
Really?
Yeah. So
I don't know
yeah,
if it was for Ex Machina, but-
she's
He was for-
actioning it up, and I think she looks great as Lara. The one gripe that I have about this is that they're saying Lara, and that's too close to Laura. And because everybody calls her Laura Croft. It's not Laura Croft. It's Lara Croft.
I call
There's
it Laura
no
Croft.
you.
Just say
Yeah, I
Lara
say
Croft.
Laura.
There is
Yeah, I
no
do.
you in there whatsoever. So it's just it's not Laura.
Lara.
It looks okay.
It looks okay. I'm not expecting much from it. I mean, like the first game had a decent story.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the reboot game had a decent story. So if they don't do anything super crazy, like think
I
it'll be
mean,
fine.
it's just
I'm
always
gonna treat
iffy
it
with
like
a video
Assassin's
game
Creed.
movie.
Where I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like, I'll watch it and be like, not go in with high expectations.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's a video game adaptation.
Yeah.
So you always have to parse your opinion on it.
Still waiting on a Halo freaking adaptation.
Yeah, that's not
That would be
happening.
We'll get
I
it.
know.
That was supposed to be Peter Jackson, man.
I would have been so happy.
Dude, because like, did you remember? Do you remember seeing like the little teaser that they had for it, where it was like the Marines fighting the brutes?
Yes,
That
I
shit
did.
looked fucking awesome.
You know, I think it'll happen. I think it will.
Well, let's see if we
Sam.
can get.
eventually.
We'll make it happen.
Oh yeah.
We'll make the movie.
with,
We're
so- with sock
filmmakers.
puppets.
Well, I mean, we're also supposed to be getting the Uncharted movie too. That's coming out,
Whoa, really?
and a Last of
yeah,
Us
that's
movie
right.
too. We're getting a Last of Us, Uncharted movie, Tomb Raider movie.
Dang.
Oh man, I don't have high hopes for any of them. Since
No,
the
not really.
Assassin's Creed movie, I just like, oh, good luck,
Yeah, I
guys.
watched it on
Yeah.
a plane, and I
But
was
that's like every
man.
video game movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What
Well,
video
there was
game movie
one-
has actually stood out like?
Well,
Super Mario
I was just
Brothers.
about to say,
Yes, I
that
love that movie.
That movie
It's
is
ter-
god awful.
It's terrible, but in a great way.
I don't.
That is a so bad it's good.
Everybody
movie.
was drunk on set. All the actors were like, "Why the fuck
Yeah.
am I doing this?" So they all liquored up so that they could do it.
But I
That's
loved it as a
amazing.
kid. I haven't seen it for maybe a decade, and I wonder if I'll watch it and I'll still have the same fascination. that
Movie
I
night
did
in
when
the
I was a
future.
kid.
Here we go.
I could totally
we
see
need
it.
we need another bad movie night.
Yeah, we could totally watch that movie at a bad movie night. That
even
sounds
though,
great.
Yeah, even though it's not true to the source material, like I still think in my head at the moment it's a good movie.
But
But I could be wrong.
It won't be.
I probably am wrong.
No, it's fucking terrible, dude.
It's terrible, but in a good way. I think we could have a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are there any good? I guess the Lara Croft with Angelina
Angry
Jolie.
Birds, unfortunately, I think is probably the best.
Whoa.
Was Angelina
rated.
Jolie's like bad?
They were schlocky action films,
Okay.
so the first one
Yeah.
was fine.
First one was fine, and then
It had Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
What about the very first Resident Evil?
Oh,
That was okay.
That's a good. But
That
like,
was okay.
It's a
decent.
whole franchise.
Yeah.
Like it's good enough to be a whole franchise.
I think though after the first movie, it kind of
still though, but
Yeah.
it's good enough to have what like 5 or 6 movies now
Yeah.
for Resident Evil.
I
Like
think-
that's a successful.
Oh no, I agree, but I just think like it's kind of like what we were saying earlier about Resident Evil 6. It kind of became a little too actiony, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's just
I
me,
think at
though.
that point they're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna target the audience that wants to go watch an action.
Yeah, I
movie.
mean they're entertaining movies. I've seen most of them.
Question for the table. If you could have one video game made into a good movie, if you were guaranteed it would be a good movie, which video game would you want?
The
So
Legend
I
of
think-
Zelda.
I
I'll
think-
let Corey continue though.
I don't know. I'm in the weird minority of I don't ever want a live action Zelda
Huh.
because I don't think it'll be good, and also, like Link doesn't talk.
See, yeah.
How do you do
it's-
that? Yeah.
It's the same.
How would you?
Like I don't want a movie of Legend of Zelda to be made unless it's good.
So if it could be good, if
Yes.
you knew it was good, like the voice act, they found a way around it. You'd want it.
It would but it would have to be, like they'd have to find some way to
Yeah.
make it work. I don't know how, but
It could like be a backstory. Like I don't know if we know what happened to Link's parents. I'm not that big into Legend of Zelda, but if he got traumatized, I don't know. If they did it in a classic, again, I'm not saying that's a good idea, but like
Yeah.
something like
if
that.
they could make it work, I would say yes. But knowing that they probably won't make it work, no.
I also heard we're supposed to get a Portal movie too.
That was gonna be my answer.
Yeah,
I would love to see a Portal movie. That just makes sense to me.
I don't know
That
because
would
I
be
think
fun.
I think I'd
Yeah.
rather play Portal than watch something because like like the novelty wears off. I think.
If they could I could watch an hour and a half of Gladys being a bad guy. I could totally watch that and just being like the funny fucking way she torments her. Like I could totally watch that for an hour and a half. I feel
Yeah.
like that's just enough amount of time. If they made
Yeah.
it into a show, maybe not, but a movie, I think would be like the perfect length that I could. Yeah,
I think that does better as like a short machinima. You know what I'm saying? Like a 30-minute.
I would want
play
more.
thing. I don't think I don't know.
I don't like a lot of what Machinima does. Honestly,
I'm not. I don't either. Except for the fact that they host the Best Friends, but the Best Friends are their own entity at this point.
Yeah.
Let me think. What game? I was just thinking about this. Like, what game where it's like like what game has a narrative that's just basically a movie?
Yoshi's
Half-Life?
Story.
Half-Life 2.
Well, I mean, Uncharted is basically
Story,
just
That's
Uncharted is basically just Indiana Jones, but like,
Uh.
how do you compact that into like 2 hours or whatever?
Horizon Zero Dawn would make a great movie.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
that'd be fun.
I don't know. What do you say, Rene?
Like I said, I've just been waiting for a Halo movie
that Halo.
because I played it like religiously like since it came out, and I read the books and like followed the backstory of it.
Oh, you read like all like Harvest and all that.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, I'm just waiting because I feel it just fits a good like action.
You know what I would want? I would want an ODST movie.
ODS.
Or a Reach movie.
Fall of Reach.
Dude, Fall of Reach would be amazing.
Would actually be pretty damn good, I swear to you.
That'd be awesome because
It would
Reach was
be.
amazing.
Reach was amazing.
Like just the story in of itself and the final mission was awesome.
Yeah.
Huh.
It would be fun to see a Mario movie, like a Super Mario.
Like a good Mario movie.
Yeah,
A good
I could
Mario
see
movie.
Pixar doing.
Now, are we
being able
going?
to
Are
do
we going
something.
live?
Cool.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna say live action, or are we just
It
saying
could be
just
either.
a movie?
It could be either.
Yeah.
Because I think a
Animated or
Mario
not.
movie where it's CG would work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know.
I think so too.
I don't think a
it
live
would be
action
interesting to
movie
see it
would.
live action.
Awful.
like Mario would have to be CG, but I think Portal would
You
have
know
to
what?
be live action.
I will say
Yeah.
this:
Yeah.
I would love a Ghibli animated Zelda film, like the one that, like the little short that was
Oh,
shown.
that'd
Yeah,
be
that would be
cool.
fine.
That would be
I just
cool.
I don't want a live action Zelda. I don't know. Like I just think
You
it'd
know
be
that would
hokey.
work better. I think
It would. It would
really
be more
would.
believable if Link didn't talk if it was still a cartoon.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would work. Wow. I hope Hayao Miyazaki is
Listening to this, you're a fan of this little podcast.
Although he does say that anime was a mistake. So-
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he
He
hates
hates
them.
anime.
Yeah, he does. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
He also hates his son.
How
He
can
thinks
you-
he's worthless.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a fun tidbit.
All
Dang.
right. Last bit of news, I guess. This is more Eric's department than mine. The Emmys happen.
Woo.
So Eric, why don't you give us your hot take on the Emmys?
Make it hot.
The
And drop it like it's hot.
Handmaid's Tale won like everything, which was
Oh, yeah.
great. I love that show. Did you guys watch it?
I don't have
No.
Hulu.
Oh,
I've
that's right.
watched-
Damn
Yeah,
it.
I don't have Hulu either.
Damn it.
Couple episodes, but it's a
It's
great show. I just
so-
haven't finished it yet.
It's so well done. Have you guys heard of the YouTuber Nerdwriter? He does
No.
these great video essays. Like I think like when it comes to video essays, he's probably the top YouTuber for it. And he did this great one about the use of depth of field and ultra close-ups in Handmaid's Tale and like what that and like how it's usually like kind of a gimmicky thing that a lot of filmmakers use, but in Handmaid's Tale it's done with a really great like exact purpose, and it's like it's really interesting. So it's really well done. I'm glad it won a lot. Stephen Colbert did great, although he kind of disappeared in the end of the other half. But it was great. Who won?
So hang on. Stephen Colbert was the host of the Emmys.
Stephen
this year.
Colbert was the host. He did a great opening. Although a lot against Trump, which is like beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah, he's
like-
done that a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's his show kind of now, which is fine. Like Trump deserves it.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like it was a large part of his opening set. John Oliver beat him for like best like host for like a show, and so him and was it Jimmy Kimmel? They're like drinking like in it. I thought that was a pretty good one.
Is that Sean Spicer?
Yes, Sean Spicer was there in the opening.
What was he doing?
he just oh god, what was it? It was I forget why he came out during the monologue, and then it cut to Melissa McCarthy, and she was just like, "Oh my god!" She didn't even know that Sean was gonna come
That's
out.
great.
Yeah,
Wow.
It was a big surprise
Because
for
didn't
everybody.
Melissa McCarthy win for what was it? Like she won for her portrayal of Spicer, right?
I think she did, but honestly, I forget. So it was that. I think This Is Us won a lot, or at least a little bit. And This Is Us was really good. I think what's his the guy who plays Randall, the actor who plays Randall, I think won for like best actor in a drama for it, which was great. This Is Us. If you guys are feeling stressed or depressed or anxious, and you need something to just make you feel good, watch This Is Us. It was a feel good show with not like too much cheese. Like there's a little cheese in it, but like
I do like some good cheese.
Yeah.
no, like just seriously though, like if you just want to feel good, just watch that movie. Oh yeah, RuPaul showed up. Fucking love her. She looked great as always. Oh yeah, that's also big news.
Oh yeah, Master of None.
Master of None. They won for writing, and I think
wow.
I forget her name, but Aziz's partner in writing was the first Black woman to ever win in like for writing in a comedy like ever in the Emmys. So that was like a historic thing that happened.
That's really
Good for
cool.
her.
Yeah, and she made a great speech, like for like more representation of like Black and gay, like
Yeah, wasn't she in one of the episodes?
I don't watch Master of None
Oh,
that
it's
much.
you would.
I've
Oh,
seen
really?
like the
Oh,
first.
okay.
I've seen like 2 episodes of the second season, and I've actually watched 3 episodes of the first season, and it was just like I
You're
couldn't
just like,
get into it.
Okay.
It's so funny. As I hated Aziz Ansari before I watched Parks and Rec. I just thought his stand up was annoying. I just like I couldn't can't stand
Everybody
him.
says that.
And then I watch Parks and Rec. I'm like, you're not so bad, Aziz.
Yeah, honestly, I really liked him in it, and that show was great.
Yeah. Oh, Parks and Rec is great. Julia. Oh, did you guys hear? She just today, Julia Louis-Dreyfus came out that she has breast cancer.
Oh,
Ooh,
I guess she just got
That's rough.
But she won for Best Actress for Veep, so that was great. So all the luck in the world to her.
yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Yeah, she's got this. And yeah, so I think that was. I'm trying to think of what else happened, but that was kind of the sum up. I think Sean Spicer was the best moment of the night.
Westworld, yeah.
That's so random.
What happened with
Did
Westworld?
Westworld win? I don't think
I
it
don't
did.
think they did
there
when
was
I
a
looked
lot
over
of,
the winners.
And it's funny, Stranger Things also I don't think Stranger Things won a lot either. There's just a lot of competition, and
It's
Westworld
coming
and Stranger
next
Things.
month.
It's coming.
Oh my
I thought it would do.
I'm so happy.
I thought it would do really good, but no, it surprisingly got beat out by a lot of
I
things.
don't give a crap, dude. It's Halloween time. I'm staying in. I don't need candy. I got Stranger Things too.
Yeah, Master of None. Let me see here.
Well, there's
Best
a lot of
drama-
shows out now.
Yeah,
So
Handmaid's Tale won,
Handmaid's
Veep
Tale won a
won.
lot.
Big Little. God damn it, stupid ads. Big Little Lies one. I don't know.
Oh,
what that is.
Big Little Lies.
It beat out Fargo and Feud.
Big Little Lies is interesting. It's a very awesome cast. It's Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, and Shailene Woodley. And there's also Ben from Parks and Rec is in it. He plays Reese Witherspoon's husband, and it's this very kind of intimate story. It's based off a book about these upper class people that a murder happens somehow a murder happens, and it's kind of like these upper class people who all share. They're all connected because their kids are all in the same class together at this this nice school, and it's all building up okay, how does this murder happen? And there's domestic abuse, and there's a rape. One of them's a rape survivor, and it's a bunch of just really great acting. It's very. Oh my God! It's the opening sequence that shows have that opening sequence for a minute. It's so soap opera. It's almost nauseating how soap opera it is, but it's a good fucking show. My girlfriend made me watch it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
So
all right.
I recommend it.
So real quick, Best Actor in a Comedy Series was won by Donald Glover, which
Donald
I
Glover,
love.
He won for
Nice.
that and for I think directing too. He killed
Atlanta?
it.
Dude.
Yeah, for Atlanta. He won
Nice.
for best directing
I
too.
love Donald Glover. I've
Dude,
been
he's hilarious.
I've been
Community,
listening.
his stand-up is funny.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a
Childish
lot of
Gambino's great.
Yeah, I've
His
been listening to a
music
lot
is
of Childish
great.
Gambino, and Danny Glover finally made a rap CD, or came out as a rap artist, and he's going by Fatherly Gambino.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
They're not related, right?
They're not.
Okay.
I initially thought that they were, but they are not.
It's funny.
Yeah.
There's also I don't think anyone will get this reference, but if you guys have heard of Britannic on YouTube, they're this very
Yeah.
they're this great comedy duo. They only do a video once a year. They just have other stuff.
Jeez.
But there was this. They had a video where they had Danny Pudi from Community. He plays Abed on Community. They had him on, and they asked him oh, and Community is so great. Donald Glover, is he related to Danny Glover? He's actually not, but they're both black. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Y'all know how Childish Gambino got his name, right?
No,
I
actually.
do not.
Donald Glover used the Wu-Tang name simulator to get his name and just said, "Fuck it, that's my
Oh,
that's
wow.
my rap name."
Nice.
Pretty funny.
That's fucking awesome.
That's yeah. He's killing it. He could do anything.
Oh, dude,
man.
yeah.
Well,
Comedy, drama, directing, acting, stand up, music, rap and singing.
He is a national treasure that must be
Producing.
Seriously,
protected.
How I don't understand how he has so much talent. I don't it's crazy. But good for him. I'm glad he's killing it.
All right, awesome. So I think that's it for the news. I think we're gonna go into the mystery box.
Mystery box. What will
It's
come
such
out?
a mystery.
We're gonna
I
go
don't know what's
into
gonna
the mystery
happen.
box.
Yes, hop in.
Oh gosh.
All right.
tight
Side
squeeze.
quest.
So this is the segment where we will take questions from the box of mystery, and we will have to answer them as candidly as we can. You can also send us your own questions by sending them to casualfancast@gmail.com. Sam, what was that?
Casualfancast@gmail.com.
Awesome. Or you can send it to our Twitter handle, which is
Oh man,
you look like you were going
no.
for it.
I was gonna say or Facebook, but I wasn't. I don't actually know.
Our Twitter handle is @casualfancast. So sorry, what was that, Eric?
At Casual Fancast.
Awesome, and if you tweet them at us, we will read them on the podcast.
Or do we have a Facebook handle? I don't know. We have a
Casual
Facebook.
Fanatics, I guess.
At
but-
Casual Fanatics on Facebook. Find us. Get to
All
us.
right.
You
Here
have
we-
the tools. Use them.
Here we go. First question. Okay, first question of the night.
Woo!
Goku or Superman in a fight? Superman. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love Goku.
No, I agree.
And
I agree.
Superman is written to win. Like, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's hard. It's hard because the cop out that Superman can get as powerful as he needs, it kind of sucks. And he got killed, and he got
So
killed.
did Goku. Goku died twice.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, why?
Thanks,
So have you guys watched the death battle on Screw Attack?
Yeah.
No, I don't watch
Yeah.
those.
I think they're kind of cool. So
Yeah.
they've done them twice, and then both Superman wins. And I just don't. How can it be that Superman can win because he can get as powerful as he wants if he was literally killed in the comics in a fist fight? Like, that kind of nullifies that argument.
Yeah.
Because comic writing.
Because
Because
comic
book
writing.
It depends on the author, you know.
Right.
Because Japanese comics are very different than American comics, where American comics can have different writers write a story for the character, whereas usually for Japanese writers, it's one author for
Yeah.
one story.
I just don't like.
You know.
Like, if Frieza, if Frieza can fucking just tap the Earth and make it explode, I don't think Superman can do that. If Frieza can do it, Goku can definitely do it. And I don't think Superman can just fucking tap the Earth and make it explode. I don't think he can fucking.
You also have to go into the characters of like, okay, what is Goku gonna do when he actually fights this guy? No, I'm gonna fight him on his own terms, cause that's the sportsman thing. Yeah.
Now see if
But Superman would kind of do that too, right? Superman's a good dude. He'd fight fair.
is this like a situation
Depending.
where Goku doesn't have access to kryptonite, or
I
'cause
think
then
I don't
that,
know.
that
Usually-
changes
I
the
don't think he-
game.
I don't
That
think he
changes
does.
it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I
don't
think the
think he
only
does.
thing that Goku can do to depower Superman is destroy the sun, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, if
Or take him to another part of the galaxy,
If
maybe.
Doomsday can fist fight Superman to death, I feel like Goku should.
Well,
be able
originally,
to.
I don't know about like Super. Does God Key keep you alive in space?
He did fight Beerus in space.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'd say,
thinking.
yeah,
Because like,
yeah.
what Superman could have done is just punched him into space, and then Goku can't breathe.
Yeah,
That's
think
what I was thinking
in the
as
death
well.
battle, that's what happens. Is the fight blows up the Earth, and then Superman lives, and Goku dies because he can't exist in space. But now he can. So
Somewhat, I don't know.
I think it
Yeah.
also depends on like which Superman we're talking.
And you know
about,
what?
Too.
You know how
Huh.
you know how long this argument has been going on. This has been going on before the invention of God Key. So it's like now you
Yeah.
have to argue which versions of which, and it's kind of hard. But I don't know. Just to end the argument, I just say Superman.
I honestly, I would fucking say Goku. I've seen this.
Just depends on the
Goku's
situation.
too stupid. That's my argument.
Well, but he's stupid, but he's a brilliant fighter. He's stupid, but not when it comes to fighting. And that's like, even in the show, like, he can pick up on shit really fucking quickly.
But he sometimes loses focus when he got shot.
A lot.
Yeah, by that one
Well, yeah.
minion dude.
Yeah.
But
But
for
Superman's
me,
not
I'm
gonna
just,
have a little punch.
I'd have to go with Koei. I'm going with Superman. It's just
All right.
me.
Yeah.
I know this is an old argument, but I felt like it was right up our alley, and that's why I submitted that
Yeah,
into the box.
I think if Goku had kryptonite, yes, he would win.
yeah.
Batman could win. If Batman can
Yeah.
beat Superman, Goku should be able to beat
Yeah.
Superman.
It just depends on the situation. But if it was a fair fight, I would say maybe Superman. Probably
Yeah.
Superman.
Maybe that's one. Maybe it's Man of Steel Superman versus what was the live action
Oh,
Dragon Ball
fuck.
Z? Maybe
Then
that's the
Superman,
one.
please win. All right, next question. What is your favorite alternate costume for a character?
Alternate
Alternate
costumes.
Yeah.
Are we talking like
Like-
Overwatch like costumes? You can, like-
Anything. Character in general. Like, I'm not going to say this is my favorite, but I'm going to say this. Robin in his Red X outfit in Teen Titans.
Oh, that's pretty baller.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
or when
that's
he's in
pretty
his Slate
good.
outfit.
I
So
can't
let
believe I
me
just
think
used the
about
term
this.
Baller. Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that.
Man,
I
taking it
didn't
back
mean
to 2008.
I know. God.
I'm trying to think.
So just an alternate costume for a character, or just, just not the usual attire that you see them in.
Right.
So you can go video game, cartoon, comic, whatever movie.
It's really. I'm on Dragon Ball Z, and that's why I'm thinking of it. But I kind of really liked the uniform Krillin had when he was on Namek. It was like that
The
black
Saiyan armor?
Yeah, the Saiyan armor.
Yeah, that
the
looked
black
cool.
That was a pretty dope.
Actually,
dope
seeing
armor.
Goku in Saiyan armor was pretty cool
What was
in the
he?
Cell Saga. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah,
use
he
it for the Room of
was.
Spirit and
Oh,
Time.
that's right. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So you're gonna go with Krillin?
Yeah,
and-
I don't know if that's my favorite. I'm just that's where my mind goes, first instinct. Maybe one of the Overwatch ones. What's a great Overwatch? The Nutcracker Zenyatta's great.
all the Zenyatta ones.
All the
man.
Zenyatta ones are fucking cool.
This is really random, but in The Dark Knight, when the Joker is in that.
The nurse universe?
No.
Oh,
not
when
that
he doesn't
one.
have the face paint on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I thought that was really cool
Yeah.
because I've never seen the Joker in
Like,
any
outside of
form,
the- yeah.
like without his makeup.
That
And
is
that was
pretty
like the
cool.
one time you get to see that, and it was just interesting because it was
Yeah.
like, oh, because you always think of him as like this
White-
evil clown.
Well, because you always
Yeah.
think of his skin actually being bleached.
yeah,
like the Jack
Whereas
Nicholson one.
the Dark Knight version, it's war paint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that just really stood out to me when I saw it. So
Uh,
not as fun as, but yeah, it was interesting.
Huh.
Renee, you got anything?
Not thinking. I honestly, I got nothing at the moment. I can't really. There's like so many that I just can't put one down.
Any favorite like Overwatch skins? that you
Dr.
have?
Overwatch
Overwatch skins.
That's
I
an
would,
alternate
Dr.
skin.
Mario? Yeah, that's a good one.
Overwatch skins. I would say I use it's either Genji or Hanzo's new skin from
The Sentai one?
yeah, from the anniversary.
Anniversary.
Yeah, that's a cool skin. Yeah. Oh,
Just-
yeah, definitely.
And also like just like those skins. I think they're great.
It's fair.
That's why I love Overwatch. Just like getting those new skins for characters, man.
It's totally. I'm too obsessed with it.
There's there's so many good ones in Skullgirls too. It's a fighting game. There's a character Beowulf who is a wrestling character, but you change his outfits and there's so many different pop culture references in there. That's really good. Actually, I'm in the same boat, Renee. I was listening to your guys' stuff, and I'm like, wow, I didn't think of one.
I'm just blanking.
You know what? I'm gonna say this one then, because I can't get off the top, or it's just coming off the top of my head. When Superman returns in in the Batman Beyond stuff, where he has the black suit with the silver linings and no cape, I think that looks really cool.
Okay.
Because it's a different outfit, you know.
Yeah.
It's not the classic with the cape. I think I like the secondary outfit better.
This one is a bit of a stretch, but Banjo-Kazooie and Ukulele.
Damn.
Not really my favorite.
Shots fired.
Because I wanted a third one. But
Shots
whatever.
fired. Okay, fair.
Oh no, you know what? I got it. The in Breath of the Wild, you can get the skull outfit, which is just
the barbarian stuff.
no, the luchador outfit that glows in the dark at night.
yeah.
I didn't know about that.
I love
one.
that
Is
just
that the
'cause it's
DLC?
No,
No,
it's
you didn't get it?
Should we tell you where?
No, it's alright.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No, it's an outfit where you get it's just glow in the dark. It prevents the skeletons from attacking you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
At night, if you don't attack them and you have the full outfit on, they will ignore you.
So it's the
Or, like,
camouflage for just like the other one.
Yeah, but it
Oh.
looks cool because it's a wrestling uniform and it glows in the dark.
See, I
That's
have
pretty
it.
cool.
It's in my inventory, but I'd never use it because I was like, it's kind of cool.
Or evil Russian Santa Claus Zangief from Street Fighter V. That was really cool.
That sounds fun.
All right, let's see here. That's 2 questions we're gonna do. Do you guys want to do 3 or 5 today?
I'm done with a couple more.
Yeah, we can do a couple
We'll go 5 then, like we usually do. Next question. Team eggnog or team egg-nah?
Wait.
So do we like eggnog?
Eggnog
or
or no eggnog?
I like
Just to clarify,
eggnog can be good. I like eggnog. Why not?
it depends. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends
used to
on
love it.
how it's made. Like I haven't tasted it quite a lot, but I did taste like one really good one time. But it's like I don't drink it enough.
It
to,
just
like,
tastes like sugar. It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
taste
say
like
for
egg.
me-
you can have the plain one or like the cinnamon one, and I feel like the cinnamon.
I'm gonna say for me, because I work at Starbucks, team egg-nah.
really
Because all the basic bitches come in and get eggnog pumpkin spice lattes.
With their ugbuts.
I like pumpkin spice.
I do
I'm
too,
not
actually.
ashamed to admit it. Yeah, I don't
do
go
like
to
pumpkin
Starbucks,
spice
but when
as well.
I do,
Sorry, Corey. I'll order a frappuccino next time I'm there.
Okay. Here's another question. What is the most you would do for a Klondike bar?
Yikes.
Not really anything. I don't really care for Klondike bars, so pay $1? I mean,
It depends on the Klondike bar. Like, is this Klondike
Like-
bar going to...
Like, is it just your regular like Klondike bar?
I
or
would say
like,
it's just your regular one.
what would you do?
So it doesn't give you, like, any superpowers or...
No, just Klondike bar.
Because then I wouldn't do anything for a
Yeah,
Klondike bar.
You would just you'd ask for it maybe. Like if someone's
Yeah.
handing like
yeah, it's like do you like dude, you want a Klondike bar? But I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not?
What would you do for it? High five, maybe?
I mean, if I was
Double
stranded
high
on an
five?
island,
I would double high five for a Klondike bar.
yeah, if I was like stuck on a island all by myself,
Then what would you do?
I
Yeah,
would
you'd be
seek that
starving.
out. Yeah.
You would be starving. You
Oh.
would kill the person next to you, and then you can eat that person. Double
Yeah, I was
win.
saying, at that point, then the Klondike bars melt to just eat the person.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, and then you can use the Klondike bar as like a reflective surface to try to get the attention of a plane.
I don't
Or
think it
just-
really
Interesting. I like
Oh,
the way
you
you're
mean the
thinking,
foil.
though.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I like the way
yeah.
you're thinking.
Yeah.
Interesting.
use it as a fire starter.
Yeah, wow. I would do a lot for a Klondike
Yeah,
bar.
now
That's
that makes sense.
Where are we in the world?
So Rene, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I just was like, actually, I give someone a hug. Be like, you want a hug, man?
That
big
that
hug.
is
That's fair.
Renee's
I
currency is
guess.
hugs.
Yeah, I'll give the person a big hug.
All right, we'll go one more question. Pick a video game title to describe your life. Like not the game
dang.
itself,
But
just the title. Just the title.
Super Mario Bros. No.
Hatred.
Hatred. Oh wow.
Not really, but that would be a great title for it.
I'm sure
Or
there's
that would be like a good name for your dick.
I think
There you go.
if I played like anime dating games and like translate them into English and it'd be something awkward, it'd probably one of those. I don't play them, so I can't think of any. But
Just do Summer Lesson then.
Summer Lesson, yeah, maybe. God.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah. Because I keep thinking of like franchises like Legend of Zelda and Super Mario
Yeah.
Bros. And Samus. Like those are names.
For,
Those don't describe anything.
for honor.
Ganondorf.
For honor. Okay, that's If there's a game about crippling awkwardness, if I get
Katamari Damacy.
I mean, but that's not the title.
I might have to answer this next time. I can't think of anything.
Huh.
Because I know there's something.
Well, it should just be Nintendo Presents Dogs for you right now.
Oh, seriously.
That'd be cool.
Seriously though.
Why not?
Um,
I mean, that's calming and fun.
Cooking Mama. There we go. Yeah.
Cookie.
That's been my life recently, just
I'm
cooking
so
a lot.
stumped.
So Cooking Mama.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you next podcast.
Yeah, that's something I have to go through my Steam library to look
yeah,
at.
yeah.
I'm
Undertale,
just gonna bust
Overwatch,
out my
one of the...
video game cabinet and start looking at titles now.
I keep wanting to say Crash Bandicoot, but then that
That's so
doesn't-
funny. I was doing the same thing too.
Damn, what have you crashed recently or destroyed recently?
How many Bandicoots have I smuggled into the country? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to answer that next time.
Club Penguin.
There you go.
Viva Pinata, boys. Let's
Oh,
go.
Viva Pinata! That'd be my girlfriend.
Oh gosh.
Damn, yeah, that's tricky. I'll fucking say.
Okay, then we're gonna
Left 4 Dead. Boom, nailed it.
Su-
Left
I'll
4
just
Dead.
That's not bad. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Super
We
Smash
didn't leave
Brothers.
you behind, homie.
Just because I can't think of anything.
Super Smash Bros. Isn't bad.
But that's not real though.
I
'cause
like Nintendo Dogs for you, honestly.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Nintendo Dogs.
Yeah.
there a
Yeah,
sequel?
honestly, yeah.
I don't know. 3DS. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo Dogs for the 3DS. That's,
Perfect.
I guess.
Yeah. Anything for you, homie?
I go with Destiny. I'm waiting for Destiny.
Destiny,
To
yeah.
There
That's
you
good,
go.
that's
There
good.
you go. That's
Destiny.
fine.
That's
There
good.
you
Okay,
go.
I like
Destiny
that.
to happen to me.
Nice.
Okay, so I think that's it for questions. We are going to start the Bring It to the Table segment. This week I brought something to the table, and we're actually going to have some footage for this, so people on YouTube and
Yikes.
Facebook are going to be able to see this live.
Renee, get your camera.
I would actually use my camera for this.
Oh no.
No, I would unless you really want to. But
Oh yeah, I can
kinda
use mine.
wouldn't.
So
Eric, get your camera!
getting my camera.
While I get my stuff. So,
Oh gosh.
Are we?
This break brought to you by.
Brought to you by.
all right, we're still live, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I have brought to the table Beanboozled.
We need a trash
So
can
if-
like here.
No. You have wherever everybody can get some water.
Can't be that bad.
So what we're doing
I'm-
is,
I-
if anybody doesn't know what Beanboozled is, it is by Jelly Bellies, and it's basically you take Birdie Bot's every flavored beans, and you give the beans good flavors and bad flavors. We're gonna spin this little arrow, and whatever it lands on, 2 people are gonna have to try one of the same colors and see what we get. So say like this blue one right here. It is either going to be berry blue or toothpaste.
Okay.
Or this yellow one is either caramel corn or moldy cheese. So we will be doing
Sounds
that.
like my life.
This is the game for Sam's life.
There we go. Beanboozled.
All right, so Eric's coming back with the camera right now. I have the beans in the middle.
So for anyone who's into cameras, the reason I want to use Rene's is because it was a Canon 7D and has a wider sensor. I have a GH4, which is a micro 4/3 sensor, not the best in low light. So we're gonna see how we do. Oh, I was shooting surfing, so it's cranked. My f-stop is cranked up to like 18.
So there's lots of sand on my camera.
When I click, I
shooting
hear
in?
sand just grinding away.
So why don't we record this in 1920 at, I don't know, 60? Let's do 60, yeah.
Okay, I say you have to eat it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
There's no spitting out.
No.
We don't quit.
I agree. I agree.
Spitters
Man.
are quitters.
This is jelly beans.
Okay, so
It's not like it's actually like gasoline.
So we are
I
gonna
don't know.
just.
I've
we're
seen
just
video
gonna
reactions of
hand
people
hold
just
this.
they couldn't even stomach like finishing
Please
it.
be gentle. So okay, so starting hits.
All right,
Wait,
hang
I
on.
wasn't
We have to
recording.
do a sync test real quick so that we know.
Okay, recording now.
Okay, recording now.
Yep.
And Mark.
Okay.
wait, we have to. Okay.
Just one clap. Just one clap, guys.
Sam,
Okay,
you're like
man.
totally rude.
Okay, we're gonna have to do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mark. Okay. So
I thought it was a group activity.
today for
No,
for
Sam. No, I'm gonna zoom in on his face so we can see the shame.
Hide
There it
away,
is.
Hide away, Sam.
so for today I'm
this is what I look like.
bringing to the table. Here is the Beanboozled bean. So we're gonna spin this little spinner right
Okay.
here.
Wait, and this is for you, right?
What do you mean?
Like who
Oh,
are you
I'll
spinning
spin it.
for? Okay.
So we'll just spin
Wait,
it.
I want to spin for myself. I don't want you spinning
no,
my
no,
thing.
here. No. Here's what
All
we're
the
gonna do.
bad ones.
So we're gonna have two people go do this at once. I'm gonna spin this, and whatever it lands on, y'all gotta take one each of that same color jelly bean and try it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we are gonna do this in pairs. So first we're gonna start right here, and who wants to go first?
Nose goes.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do?
shit.
You know what we're gonna do?
You guys got us.
I'm gonna flip this arrow, and whoever the two people it lands on have to do it.
I personally think we should honor
So
the
it's
nose
like-
goes. They did it.
It's like spin the bottle.
I mean, you want to do it then, Eric?
I'll go first. Man.
Okay,
I'm
then
ready to take
Sam,
this.
can you take the camera, please?
There you
Sure,
go.
yeah.
See my pretty face.
Okay. Okay, Rene, since you are not the one with the camera, can you please spin
Let's do
the?
it.
Spin
All right, guys, I will
the-
decide your fate right now.
Okay.
And
Okay,
It's on
what do we got? What do
autofocus
we got?
too,
What do we
so
got?
it should focus. It's on autofocus, so like.
Okay,
this
it has
little thing-
spun,
Yeah,
and
it
we
should
are
focus on
now
that.
on a weird color jelly bean that is either peach or barf.
Oh,
oh
God.
boy,
Fuck.
Which one? Can you point out which one? I'm colorblind, so this is a nightmare.
Oh yeah. Okay, hang on.
Because I see orange, which could be that.
It's-
I don't.
It's
Oh, but
got
there are
red
little
splotches, I guess.
specks in there. All right.
the one with the red specks in there. So find a good one.
I think
like-
it's
it's like
these
the-
ones
like
that are
this guy?
less clear.
Just
guy
take
right
all of them.
Okay. All right. Do you want to like cheers to it?
Okay, this is it. It's on
Ding.
camera. Cheers. God, I hope I get peach.
It's peach or what?
Peach or
Barf.
barf?
Oh, it's barf. Yeah, it's barf. Oh, what's yours?
I think I got the wrong one. I think I got dead fish.
Oh, but ours was the same color. This
Same
could be dead
thing.
fish. Maybe the barf is fish. You don't know who barfed to make this flavor.
Either way, I will be drinking water after this because this is fucking gross. Blech.
I'm not amused. Okay.
It's like every YouTube video I've ever seen.
You gotta
on the
eat it,
screen.
Corey. There you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I'm not gonna wuss out. I'm not gonna drink water. I'm gonna do this. Just. With,
All right.
you
Is
know,
it really
no
that
Nazi.
bad?
So next, Sam and Renee.
Oh man.
All right, ready? I'm gonna spin this, and we're
All right.
spinning
Kind
the.
of scared.
Let me get this top view going on.
Okay, so we're spinning. Oh,
Yikes!
we're spinning now, and it looks like they are gonna have
What the heck is it?
The good ones.
butter. It's either gonna be buttered popcorn or rotten egg. So
Yeah.
guys, it's
Have
this
fun, you two.
the lightly yellow ones.
The yite.
So they are choosing their jelly beans now.
Which is the lightly yellow ones?
I see two right there. So, which one do you want? Okay, I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna hope it's.
I'm gonna say this: they really got the taste of dead fish.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Sam.
Cheers.
Cheers
Okay.
to you.
Cheers.
And they're eating it.
no, I'm just kidding.
No, it's going down there.
All right, there they go. What do you guys got?
Me and Corey both got bad ones. Like,
Oh no!
Oh no, Sam got rotten egg.
I can't tell.
I got butter.
Okay,
Okay, so
good
you
for
got
you. Renee
popcorn.
wins. Yay.
Wait,
butter.
so this is kind of funny.
pretty
I don't
good.
like popcorn, so
Oh,
maybe
I see.
that's why I'm reacting because I can't tell.
It was a lose-lose either way for Sam.
I
Oh,
love
no.
hearing the sounds of you just munching.
I think I got popcorn too.
Tastes buttery to me. Tastes buttery and good to me.
All right.
Yeah, I
That's
think,
pretty good.
yeah.
All right. So how many rounds of this are we doing?
You want to do each pair permutation?
Yeah.
At least, and then we could spin the spinner and see who it lands on.
Oh wait, so who's doing the next two?
So you guys next, right?
Okay.
No. Well, it's like we'll switch up the pairs. So it's like
Okay,
me and
sure.
Renee, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
do it.
And then Sam, you can go ahead and spin it for us.
Okay.
So, come on, Sam. Give us
Give it a whirl.
another good one.
Okay, so we either have canned dog food or chocolate pudding.
No, those are both good.
All right.
Okay, so we got our jelly beans. Salute.
Salud, Corey.
I get you both in a
Good
two-shot,
job.
and I still have my headphones on.
Yeah, the headphones were throwing me off when I was filming earlier.
I don't know. I think it's canned dog food, but it tastes like chocolate pudding.
Mine tastes like chocolate pudding.
Could be the
Okay.
same thing.
If you can't tell, I'm
Renee,
guessing you have
stop
the dog
winning.
food. Yeah, 2 for Renee, I guess.
I mean, I
You're
don't.
good luck.
I feel like chocolate. I mean, I feel like canned dog food should taste worse than this, but it tastes chocolatey to me. So
Do you mind if I like rub your belly and try to get some of your luck?
it's right here, homie.
All right.
There
Here we
you
go.
go.
I'm gonna get some luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand this. It's gonna be me and Sam. So, who
So
wants?
I will take the photos.
Here you go.
And Renee, why don't you spin it for them?
The white people.
All right, fellas. Here's your
That's a
destiny
weird way to
right now. And it's going.
Hope it's something good.
What did it land on?
It
What
led
is that?
on the peach and barf again. Oh, great. It
Do we have to do that? Or
Well,
should
there's
we-
more than two, so yeah, try it again.
Do
Okay.
a new one? Okay.
Sure.
Nope, that was a wimpy one. But we landed on...
Like the in between.
I think it was the caramel and the moldy... Caramel corn or moldy cheese. I think that's what it was
Again?
on. Is that
Sam?
what you did
Oh
the
wait,
first time?
no, wait.
Caramel corn or moldy cheese?
No, never mind,
No,
never mind.
that's-
Okay.
that's something
so what does
different.
that look like?
That's like...
Eric, speaking to your mic.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to look in, and it's hard because I want to look at it.
It's
Okay, let me see.
it's... Man...
Sorry, this is
colorblind
awful for
Come on, Sam. Help him out. He's colorblind here.
I'm trying to.
You gotta help me out here, Sam. I think it's these yellow ones with the splotches.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Don't take this
Okay, here they go.
one. All right. Let's do this.
I'm trying to look for a yellow
or
one.
just find something that closely
something that looks.
resembles.
Oh, I think I found it.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay, ready?
Cheers.
Let's do it.
And it's going down the hatch.
They're eating it now, and
Oh, that's nasty.
okay, I'm assuming he got moldy cheese.
I think it's caramel corn. It's pretty good.
Hey, Eric wins.
You had good luck. Homie.
Yeah. Bring
I don't
it.
know what that is. That's not moldy cheese. I've had moldy cheese before.
Well, this is the advanced form of moldy cheese.
This is a condensed to bean form, so that's
Okay,
Ah,
so
pure
Renee
form.
and I went. So then now I guess it has to be me and Sam, right?
I don't want to go
sure.
again.
Let me. I'll spin it this time because I haven't gotten to spin yet. I want to
okay,
Decide you
okay.
guys' fates. Here we go.
All right, sorry guys, this is bad for audio, but we're just gonna do a few more of these.
All right, we got blue. Or
No,
we
no,
got-
that's moldy cheese. No, no.
No, that's rotten. That's rotten eggs or
Rotten eggs or butter popcorn? We have that already.
Yeah. Me and Sam
Let's try
tried
it
that.
again. All right, spin it again, spin it again, spin it
I just want the
again.
toothpaste
This
one.
is gross. God damn, you spun it again.
No, okay. So
This is why you don't get to spin.
Man,
I will spin
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah, cheat, Corey.
All right, here we go. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, that's new.
Okay,
That's a green
so
one.
it is either booger or juicy pear.
Both
I
are
like
good.
pears.
Oh.
I like
do
boogers.
like pears.
I mean-
let's see here. I think it's one
When
of
you're
these
out of
ones.
options, go boogers.
Yeah, man.
They're right
If
there.
they're good enough for 5-year-old me,
Yeah,
they're good
mobile
enough for,
food.
I
Oh, man,
I
it's
could get
hard.
into it.
Food on the go.
I think it's these ones. So it looks like this. Like it's not quite.
It does look like a
Vibrant
booger.
flame.
Does it
Okay.
look like? Let me see this bad boy. Okay.
There it
Got
is. There it is right there.
Wait, isn't that the moldy? Isn't the one I just ate?
No,
No,
no.
this is-
Okay. No.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Salud.
There we
Here
go.
goes
Here we
Sam
go.
and
Down the
Corey.
hatch.
I think none of them are affected. Oh,
No? Is it
Sam's,
good?
Sam's
What was
pretty
the other option?
I've lost every single one because it's either booger or juicy pear.
Damn. So you're okay.
That's,
That's
a
a
juicy
booger.
pear.
Okay.
That's a juicy bear.
Sam's happy.
So how many do you have? I think I have one. I think you have. How many do you have, homie?
I've done 2 so far.
Okay, so you've got 2 wins. I got a win. You got a win.
I've lost everything, but I
I've
think
had
you have
2,
to do
I
it with
think.
Renee, right?
I do. Yeah, my turn.
Okay,
Renee,
this
so.
is the final one. Give it to Sam.
Here you go, Sam.
Oh, okay.
Hand me that.
Let's do
Corey,
it.
decide our fate.
I will decide your fate.
Come on, I want toothpaste.
I kind of yeah. Should we
That's like
just
the
do-
most tame one.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's the one that like we're not landing on.
Oh, what
You
is
either
this?
have. That's the peach or barf one again.
You want to just do toothpaste? We haven't done that one
No,
yet.
that's the
Aw,
easy
man.
one.
Fine. Damn. Almost
Okay,
got
we're
away with
spinning.
it.
We're spinning again. God damn it.
We're gonna edit out all these quiet moments.
It's a dog cat and chocolate
You're
pudding
either
one.
going to have
Corey picked for us.
Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Fair.
Okay, what does
oh.
it look like?
He's
These are
got him.
what they look like.
He's got him for
Okay,
us.
there you go. You guys
Alright,
can decide
there you
which
go.
one is which.
All right.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna rub your belly for good luck again.
Oh man, I think he's stealing my
I'm
thunder
totally
here.
stealing it. I'm stealing
Cheers,
it away from
man.
you.
Stinky sock. Here we go.
And
What was the other? What was a good option?
Stinky socks.
That
That was a good
Tutti
option.
Frutti. Tutti Frutti. Munch, munch, munch.
This isn't Tutti Frutti, but it's good.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you like Stinky Socks?
I would.
It doesn't taste like stinky socks to me.
Well, I mean, it tastes good.
It
Well,
tastes
that's the only one that looks
tastes
like,
like
it,
bubble
so it's
gum.
got to be that's Tutti Frutti then.
okay. So,
It's not fruity. It doesn't taste fruity
Well,
at
Tutti
all.
Frutti is like a flavor in of itself.
It wasn't Tutti Frutti. I don't know. I'll try. You know what? I'm gonna try another one. I'll try 2 more.
Okay, I've lost every single one, so I'm tapping out because I've done every permutation with you guys.
This
So
was
Eric's
this
eating
was
an
it,
extra
right?
one.
I'm
Yeah, I
trying
think so,
another
yeah.
one. I have yet to lose in one of these.
Yeah,
and
fuck you, Renee.
Can you hand me a blue one?
I'm trying a blue one. I'm going blue.
Ugh.
Here, Sam.
I hope it's toothpaste.
These all taste the
I
same.
need to brush my
Red
teeth.
pill or blue pill? I went with the blue pill. So, yep. I mean,
Oh, it's toothpaste.
Oh, yeah, it's all minty and stuff.
Mm.
Well, I
That's
am
good.
the clear loser, and I'm the one that got the.
it's just toothpaste, but
I'm clearly the one that I brought to
I'm
the
not
table.
bothered
It's
by
just
it.
a minty one. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad either. These aren't too hard. I could do. These aren't too hard. We should. I wonder if there's like harder ones. This is like.
I don't know, man. I've lost every single one. I'm kind of done.
Like actual toothpaste.
I think it built up. Like all the bad taste just built up in my mouth.
Sorry.
Oh fuck, they're stuck in my mouth.
Is that the title of this podcast episode? They're stuck in my mouth.
Or purgatory babies.
Or Purgatory Babies. We have a lot of options here. Anyway, I think that's the end.
It tastes like there's purgatory babies in my mouth.
I
tell the
will say
Pope
this:
that.
my mouth is refreshingly like I just brushed my teeth.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not.
I'm ready for a date.
With sugar.
I'm ready for my date. I've eaten some disgusting jelly beans.
Here,
like a
smell my breath.
gentleman. Even if you hadn't. No, thank you.
Oh, blah.
So,
So that was Beanboozled. That was more of a visual thing. Yeah, I wanted to switch it up a little bit from the trivia stuff that we've been having. But if you guys like more of this visual stuff, we can put on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll put out more stuff.
sorry for the shaky hand cam. I can try to stabilize it. We'll see.
I felt like the chlorophyll monster was nearby.
too.
It's coming for us.
Okay, Renee, you're actually going to be bringing it to the table next time, right?
Sure.
You're the last one, I think. So you'll be bringing something to the table next time we do the podcast.
Does it have to be like the size of the table?
You're going to bring a table?
It's a nice woodwork. We're going to all admire
No,
it.
I'm just gonna bring
So
the number
great.
2 to the table. But bring to the table.
Hey!
Stop stealing my bit.
I'm sorry.
But we will see you people next time on Bring It to the Table. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, what's on the horizon, guys?
Okay, I guess I'll shut the camera off.
I can't see. The sun went down.
I did a terrible job.
All right, well, there. I'm still
Good luck
recording.
editing that.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, so what is on the horizon? What are you guys looking forward to?
Blade Runner's coming soon.
Oh my god, yes. I got to watch the animes that you were telling me about.
There's Blade Runner.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Anime?
Okay,
yeah,
so.
there's...
Did
Oh,
I-
wait, was it you that was telling me about it? Or
Um,
somebody
maybe-
else?
It was not
You
me.
mean Ghost in the Shell?
No, so
It's basically Blade Runner.
So
It is.
Blade Runner is doing this thing where like they have like different directors making shorts, like short films that bridge the gap between the original
I think they call
movie
it
and
like
this movie.
Blade Runner 2022 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So there was another one that was directed. I forget who the director was, but they got Jared Leto and like some of the cast members in on it. And then this one is an anime done by the director of Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's wow.
I think the green one's nasty. I've just been picking out these jelly beans.
I'm sorry. I had
green one?
dead fish.
Was
I had
it lawn
booger.
clippings or was it booger?
I think it's booger.
Some
that
of them
one's
weren't
nasty.
that bad.
Okay,
No,
I had
yeah.
dead fish, booger, and canned dog food. I'm pretty done for the night.
Stinky
I'm feeling
sock
quite
was pretty
Sprite
good.
so far.
Yeah, I've been liking my chances with these.
You're still eating them. Okay, well, what else are you looking forward to
bad.
besides these jelly beans? I'm looking forward to spitting and brushing my teeth.
I bought some more PS4 games.
What would you get?
That I haven't played yet. I got the last Uncharted.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned
Yeah,
that.
because I got the all 3 of the first.
Dude,
3.
Uncharted 2 for me, it was my favorite game on PS3.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
cool. Well, I have to play all 4 because I have all 4 now. And I got
Grind away, Sam.
I got they had like, you know how they do all these mashup of like from a series now, like with Crash Bandicoot,
Like the
and
Master
Uncharted.
Collection or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I got one for it was for the Arkham series.
Oh,
with-
cool.
with
Oh,
Batman.
cool. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City are amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's those two. So
Oh, the good ones then. Good.
yeah, I'm really excited to play that. I've been looking forward to that for
Do you
want
to? Did you ever play Jack and Daxter? Because I have the collection of that.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
Jack 2 is amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
Jack
I love
1,
Jack
Jack 2
2.
is great.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I'll let you borrow it. Yeah.
Yeah, those. I mean, I still have to get through Crash Bandicoot.
So Sam is looking forward to being a recluse in his.
Yeah, I have to, because that's the thing. I keep wanting to play for like 10 minutes at a time, and I can't. Like, that's not quality game time. to me.
Yeah.
It has to be like hours on end. So
No, I don't definitely. How can you get into a game for in like 20 minutes? Like, you
yeah,
can't.
it's not
Unless
enough
it's like
time.
something like Overwatch or like a roguelike
You
where
wanna
you're
play,
just,
like,
where you're just
one,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Binding of Isaac is great for that.
Oh, that's true.
Binding
Binding
of
of Isaac. It's so cool. I love that game.
Yeah, it's
a
out for the
crazy
Switch,
game.
and I kind of want to get it for the Switch because I hear it's a great port.
Yeah, but like if you have it like on like I have it on Steam. So
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
can't.
But I never really. I got it on Steam actually, like on my old account.
Oh.
And I didn't like playing with the mouse and keyboard.
Oh.
So like,
It feels really natural to me because you just like one to move and then the WQS or the the WASD to like shoot like it.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that. I don't like WASD.
Okay.
So yeah. So I like an analog stick. So I might get it on the Switch. So I guess that's something I'm looking forward to. What else is coming out? There's something coming out soon.
Movie game.
No, there's a game.
Tom Cruise.
American Made.
American Made is coming out.
I
Like
haven't
this
seen any
weekend.
trailers for that.
Wait, what?
I've not seen any trailers
Really?
for that. No,
That's a lot of
I've
trailers.
seen posters for it.
I've actually seen a lot of it too, which
Yeah.
is weird because I don't
Plenty of
watch
posters.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it's because going to the theaters and stuff. I see it a lot,
That's yeah.
and it's the same trailer every single time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kinda.
But I heard it's been getting good reviews.
Good to decent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to decent.
I mean, it looks funny.
That's kind of like Tom Cruise, like his wheelhouse. Like that's where
I
he
don't know.
lies.
The Mission
Except for the
Impossible movies are
Mummy.
pretty good.
I enjoy his Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah.
I thought they're
I've never seen one.
Last Samurai
Oh.
was amazing. Like,
Last time. Wait, was that the
Tom Cruise in Japan.
Oh, okay.
he,
So they should have called it.
Honestly, that's what it was.
Tom Cruise in
he
Japan.
follows the way of the samurai.
The one where it's like Groundhog's Day was really good.
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow.
You
Edge
mean
of Tomorrow.
all you need is kill?
Yeah. Okay. I knew that there was another name for it, and I thought that was
So,
what you're
so
referencing.
hang on. You guys know that there is a sequel coming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the tagline for I almost said all you need is kill again. That's the Japanese title. The Edge of Tomorrow movie's tagline was "Live, Die, Repeat." So this movie is not even being called Edge of Tomorrow 2. It's being called Live, Die, Repeat again.
Wow,
Huh.
that's
So
weird.
are they get infected with the same thing?
I don't know because the movie followed the manga, which was off of a light novel. So I don't know where it's gonna go because it was pretty. Like, it took inspiration from the original,
Yeah.
but it deviated enough so that it was its own distinct thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it's going to go.
It probably, another invasion, a stronger
I feel
army.
like
of
I'm not
aliens.
gonna like the gimmick as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first time it's just so fresh,
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah.
Because it was literally a video game.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically.
he was speedrunning it and getting better every time,
Yeah.
which I loved about it. And like as far as like an
He
American,
achieves like God level.
as far as like an American adaptation of a Japanese piece, I thought it was
Probably one of the
great
better
because
ones,
it had its own identity.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
like he actually grew as a character like as the movie went on.
Yeah,
I think-
so did KG, but like not as much as
Yeah.
like Tom Cruise's character. I appreciated the fact that it was a different character.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
And I appreciate they had fun with it. They
Yeah.
for a sci-fi action, they
Fucking Bill
had,
Paxton was in it. It was great.
Yeah, I'm glad they
God
didn't
rest his
Forgot
soul.
about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad they were able to laugh at it, like laugh
Actually,
at themselves with it.
You know, after Sam did the movie trivia and we talked about Bill Paxton and the fact that he had passed away, after that I went and rewatched Aliens. Just for the game over, man.
Yeah.
I actually rewatched Twister.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. I haven't seen
Bill
that in
Paxton's
forever.
great.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
That
Bill
movie used to
Paxton
give
is
me
the only guy
nightmares.
that has fought against aliens, tried to punch out the Terminator, and tried to fight a predator.
He just has a lot of bad luck.
Oh, he was just in the 80s.
That too.
All right, cool. Anybody else looking forward to anything? Eric? What you got coming up?
Nah, nothing. More D&D, more Overwatch. It's kind of my jazz right now.
Yeah, waiting on that Overwatch Halloween.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
I wonder if it's going to be a new Junkenstein or if it's going to be something different.
I'd be happy because I didn't get to play the first Junkenstein.
You didn't? Oh, it's so fun. Junkenstein's great.
And I want the skins for Halloween because I didn't get to try them.
I didn't get that many either. I got Roadhogs and I had that for a
I got the
while.
ones I wanted. Mercy's amazing.
I didn't
Mercy,
get Junkrat's Junkenstein one.
Reapers, and
Reapers was cool. I love the
Junkenstein.
Pumpkinhead.
Junkenstein as
Pumpkinhead
well.
one is cool.
Yeah,
I got all the Halloween ones, but my favorite was Pumpkinhead Reaper and just Witch Mercy.
Yeah, I got Buffalo Grew and
Sam.
Morgan Find. Yeah.
Those are things.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh,
All right. So then I guess that'll be it. I'm gonna fucking turn this off because I'm about to throw up because this is really gross. I need to fucking brush my
See ya.
goddamn
Okay.
teeth.
Bye, guys.
ta-ta.